Okay, take your time.
Okay, and I am now watching the replay. So first, I'm gonna load into the world, open it to land, same as usual. You should be able to just quickly join from the multiplayer tab, and I'll give you the house tour first, since uh that's probably the point of interest.
Okay. Okay.
Fortunately, it's
I'm just
loading a
waiting for
little.
the game to show up on the network.
Fortunately, it's loading a little slow on my end, but that's okay. Uh, uh, and while I'm waiting for it to load, I'm going to grab a sail from my tank and put it in the prison box, because this one's a really big one. Shit, shit, shit. Ah, it fell. It fell. Dang it.
If I didn't know, I would think you meant like Mumcraft snail, but
No, there's a.
unfortunately, I do know Anna.
It's no, it's physically in my tank, and I think I know how to get
Yeah.
that big, because as soon as I got close, it settled. Oh. Okay.
Wow.
I'm going to open to LAN, start LAN world, and so I'm a little ways away, which is to say that actually, you know what? I thought of something even funnier. Do you know the
What?
hole I'm digging in the ground? Because it's coincidentally a
Ay,
slime
ay.
dunk, and it's full of like mineral resources. If you can avoid the pillagers, just come to the two farms, the two. Okay, it should be the sugarcane farm, and you can look down and see me.
Oh,
I, I think you might be able to look down and see
I,
me.
I'm gonna try, but I forgot about the snow golem,
Oh
golem,
yeah,
and
it's covered the house.
yes, it's covered the house between the two farms.
Yeah, so there's a sugarcane farm, and there's now a new bamboo farm that is substantially smaller, because we don't
Uh-huh.
really need all that much bamboo compared to sugarcane. But
Right.
yeah. So between the two of them, you should see the I guess the hole I was digging out, which used to be a lot shallower than this. And if you just poke your head carefully over the edge, you should be able to see me.
I apologize. I am slightly disoriented. The bamboo farm is that sugarcane? What's right outside the front of the house?
Right outside the front of the house is the taller one is a sugarcane farm. The shorter one is a bamboo farm. But they both look like they're similarly constructed out of the deep slate.
Okay. And I'm supposed to be able to see the hole you've been digging.
Yep.
Okay. I cannot. I cannot see you
Okay. No,
because I'm so bad. I'm so bad at navigating. It's okay. Take your time.
don't worry.
Take your
Will
time.
I will make my way up, and I can show you what I've been doing basically with all my free time last week. And it's
Should I be concerned how you're spending your time?
not particularly. It's that or like YouTube Shorts. Oh, God forbid TikTok.
Ah, I hear that's all the rage these days. No?
Uh, yeah, but I'm not the biggest fan of like short form brain rot content. YouTube Shorts, TikTok,
Mm,
Instagram Reels. Okay, so
I know what you mean.
the lag is going to hit me pretty heavily, since I'm both streaming and since I'm both
Moving
streaming,
fast.
yeah, and moving fast, and running Minecraft at a decently good specs, but it should not actually be terrible. Let me okay, are you in the house?
I am upstairs and I managed to throw my shovel
Oh,
away.
where'd you fling it?
I Well, I don't know. It just flopped. But I'm standing in your bedroom, which is not at all creepy, you know.
Which is do you mean the place that will eventually be my bedroom?
No, the place your current in bed is.
Oh, okay. Ah, I see you. Hello.
Hi.
So, if you just come down on this side, you can actually land on the bed and you won't take any fall damage.
Really? Oh, really?
Yeah?
Here. So I just step off.
Yeah, just step off. It also bounces items.
Oh, so fun.
Yeah, you can throw stuff onto a bed and it will bounce. Oh, well, that was less than stellar, but if you have from like a
Does
high
it get damaged if you throw it onto the floor?
no, but if you throw it from a higher altitude, the item will bounce better. Basically, the
Right.
reason we might be experiencing a little lag in the house is because I've put up these. These are all item frames, and they're called they're entities. If you press a
Uh-huh.
hold on, what's the okay? If you press function F3B, you can see all of these white things are entities, and that's a little bit much for the game to render. But
Wait a
when
sec. What white things?
uh
As in,
if you press F3B or function F3B, you should see that there's a bunch of these item frames, or everything that is a living thing, or everything that's an entity and can move around.
so basically, every time my view is on a thing, it will tell me what square that is it? And then it
Uh,
tells me what it is.
no, it tells you that this is like a block entity, or this is an entity, and that every more of them you have to render. The slower the game runs.
It says, but all I see is targeted block. Is that where am I? On the right hand side of the screen
No.
of that wall of text?
F3 plus B, like simultaneously.
I thought I did that. Okay, let's try that again. Oh dear.
Yeah, so every single
This is
white
how.
block with a blue line pointing out the front, that is a block entity, and some of them have. Okay, so I've sort of mixed up the styles of signage. So there's one style where it is a sign and the item frame underneath it, and the block in the item frame pops out a little bit. So we have a bunch of things, and I'll just go through them like lightning round. Okay, we have
Okay, go.
natural nether. This is all the stuff you find naturally in the nether. We have
Mm-hmm.
unnatural nether. This is all the stuff that can be manufactured from nether stuff. Miscellaneous
Okay.
slabs, which is all the slabs we have. Sandstone, which is all the sandstone we have. Miscellaneous walls, which is all the walls. Miscellaneous stairs, which is all the stairs. Clay products, which are like pottery shards, bricks, uh, brick singular flower pot. Brick blocks is bricks and stone bricks. Oh wait, I've already found a problem with my logic.
What?
It's I didn't put the bricks in the brick block. Anyways, there's a quartz, which is a bunch of all the quartz based stuff, and calcite because I have nowhere to put that. There's a few empty ones followed by pets and animals, which is name tag and leads. We have a
Oh, I saw that.
pickaxe miscellaneous. Paper products is just I think yeah, paper and books. We have banners which are going to be useful when we make really big maps that have a bunch of things on them.
Oh no, what did I just do?
Oh, you just rotated it. Don't worry. The solution to that is rotating it 7 more times.
How do I open it without rotating it?
Oh, you make sure you're not looking at the item frame, you're looking at the actual chest itself.
Thank you. Okay.
No problem. And yeah,
Mm.
there's above that, there's potions and potion recipes, which has a
Uh-huh.
phantom membranes. I've been grinding for these because you need to stay awake for 3 days to fight a phantom. Or when you stay awake
Huh?
for okay, when you stay awake for 3 days, you start being plagued by these like phantoms that will spawn in the night sky and come and kill you. So if you successfully kill them, you get phantom membranes, which are used to make slow falling potions. And also, we have these bottles of enchanting. There's something I've traded for. It's you get a little experience every time one of them breaks, and they're an easy way to stockpile experience.
Did
Then,
you literally just wander 2 steps away and throw stuff at me?
yep. We also have
Okay.
rails and minecarts, which are for like activator rails, minecart with chests. Travel and navigation is where I keep my clocks, my maps, my compasses, and a few other things. Eventually,
Uh-huh.
when I buy maps that are like this is an ocean monument map that will guide us to an
Uh-huh.
ocean monument, it'll I guess the maps will go there. There's also a cooked
Okay.
chicken. Oh, there's also a chest full of food stuff. Then
Oh,
there's maritime engineering, which is hearts of the sea, nautilus shells, prismarine crystals. Those are three of the things we're going to need if we want to breathe underwater, and a bunch of water
okay.
breathing potions. Those are going to
Okay.
be useful for looting ocean monuments. There's a chest called music, which just has a music disc in it. There's a chest for wool, which has light gray wool. Two empty chests over here. There's a chest for pumpkins, a chest for melons. There's a chest. Okay, there's one chest called just called animals. It has turtle eggs, chicken eggs, buckets of tadpoles, and an axolotl. We have animal equipment, which is saddles and horse armor. We have hostile mob drops, which are the things that hostile mobs drop. We have passive mob drops, or sorry, yeah, it might have been non-hostile. Yeah, it's non-hostile mob drops. Then we have edible plants, which are all the plants we can eat. We have inedible plants, which are like cactus, bamboo, moss, spore blossoms, ferns, the like. Then we have
Mhm.
semi-aquatic plants, which are plants that need water, which is sugarcane, big drip leaf, small drip leaf, and sea pickles, which although they don't need water, they need it to grow. Then the
Okay.
I noticed there's kind of a flaw in my logic because to represent aquatic plants, I put sea pickles in the bracket, but anyways, there's aquatic plants which are kelp, seagrass, lily pads, and sea pickles. Then next to that, there's a fungus and I believe fungus and associated products, which are all the types
Uh-huh.
of mushroom. We have small flowers, which are all the small flowers. We have tall flowers, which are all the tall flowers. We have dyes, inks, and dye reagents, and then we have one chest for each type of the puff, which for each type of fish, because I've been collecting fish a lot as a byproduct of AFK fishing. Then we
Sure.
have hay bales, various seeds, which are all the types of seed. If you want to look in the chests, we've got a right.
I,
I meant to do this
wait,
quite a
if I
you wait, I did it like 8 times. Okay, there we go. But honestly, I don't it doesn't really matter since we're gonna understand what the item is from most angles. But yeah, that
Uh-huh.
reminded me. So you know those wandering traders?
Yeah.
I have actually collected quite a few types of sapling that I have not planted in the world yet. So
Okay.
what I'm going to do is I've taken a six mangrove
That, damn it. I'm sorry. I was
six
just trying to see
mangrove
what's happening.
propagules and six cherry saplings. I'm thinking I might leave like one of each in like the specific bottom of the chest, but that's oh,
Why is that? It's because it's like the Eden thing, is it?
I guess because we kind of want to have a I guess we kind of want to stockpile materials. Anyways, let me very quickly run outside the house because
Okay.
I know mangrove propagules are kind of huge and
Uh-huh.
it's and yeah, they grow into like some really massive trees. And I
Which is
figure
awesome. Sorry. I need to slow you down. A propagule, that's what it's called. I can see it, and we only have one of them.
we have multiples. I've just taken a bunch to plant outside the house. Well, I planted like two outside the house. I
Okay, and then
basically
the one you moved to the bottom of the chest was for what?
those those were just in case like I accidentally plant them all and then I harvest them in a way that doesn't yield that many saplings so that I have backups remaining. But basically we have about
Okay.
five of the other sapling types. We're short on
Okay.
jungle, but we live next to a jungle, so I'm kind of inclined to not be that worried. And then there's
Okay.
also
Not too fussed about that.
azalea and flowering azalea. They're the they're two like technically tree types, but they both produce oak wood. So nothing all that hyped. Then there's wheat, potatoes, carrots. I filled up the carrots chest. I'm working on filling up the potatoes chest, and next it's gonna be the wheat chest, and then after that I'm gonna work on filling the hay bales chest.
And what is that for? For all our.
Just you can feed llamas hay bales and stuff.
Okay.
And then on the next side we have cobblestone, which is the first chest that I almost filled up. Then we have stone, which is full. Then we have smooth stone, which we have next to none of because I've been using smooth stone. Give me a second. Let me just dump out a bunch more of this. And while I'm here, I might as well dump out some tuff. And then basically there's a full chest devoted to just granite, andesite, diorite. Then there's cobbled deep slate, variant deep slate, tough dripstone, terracotta, coral types. This one was difficult. I had to find oh, yo, what's good, Elfie? I'm playing Minecraft with my mum, and
Hi, Elfie.
you do not want to know how far I've had to travel to get my hands on coral blocks. What
No, I,
I basically hi Tim and Tim's mum. Hello Tim's mum. Do you remember that time I swam the circumference of an ocean?
Who, me? You talking to or
Yeah,
Elfie now?
no, I'm talking to you. Do you remember the time I had to swim the circumference or like the perimeter of an ocean?
I thought you rode the
I rowed,
perimeter.
well,
No, you.
I rowed, but I swam in a boat. But
Okay,
basically, I had
yes.
to do it again to find all of these coral, and only one of these types of coral is the type I want. These things called coral fans.
Oh, good.
Because the coral fans can be, well, aside from being like quite pretty, they can be used for a glitch in the game, where you can
Okay.
basically like uh weird thing to talk about in a children's block game, but you're familiar with Schrodinger's cat, right? You must be.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine you can put an explosive block like TNT into a state of
Okay.
quantum superposition where it is both
Okay.
a lit entity that is falling towards the ground and will explode and a
Huh?
block. That is actually how TNT duping works. You quantum lock a piece of TNT.
Okay.
And what I had to do to get these coral fans is I had to swim the circumference of an ocean, find a specific ocean biome, because it doesn't just happen in every ocean, and then bone meal the crap out of the ground to harvest a handful of coral fans, and also a coral block because the coral block we didn't actually find a coral reef. I got the coral block from a trader, and the
Okay.
coral block is actually the only thing you can grow sea pickles on.
I see.
And
I have a question.
yes,
Can you propagate the corals?
I'm afraid not. You can bone meal the ground to produce corals, but you cannot like put down one coral and it becomes two, which become four, which become eight. It doesn't grow itself, but you can farm it after a fashion.
Okay.
Anyways, above that there's the ice types, which is all of our ices. It's ice, packed ice, blue ice. Then above that
Wait,
there's
let me. I have.
oh,
Dang! I
it's
don't.
okay. Don't worry. You're gonna mess up the display. It just means the house is lived in.
I
And then
have packed ice.
every
Can I
time when
throw
the
it in my
stream ends,
tea?
I'm gonna sure. Every time the stream ends, I'm just gonna come through and like as long as it looks like an ice block, no one's gonna notice. We also have all of our glass stored in a chest. Next to that, there's light sources. Below that, there's redstone components, which are, like pressure plate, observer, buttons, TNT, tripwire hooks, redstone pistons, etc. Then below that, we have storage blocks, which are chiseled bookshelves, chests, and technically, you know what? I think furnaces should be a utility block.
Okay.
And then next to that, there's utility blocks. Sorry, I think I might be blocking your way.
No, it's okay. I can see.
There's utility blocks. Above that, there's books and chants, which are all of the enchanted books I have. Above that, there's obsidian, which is
Mm-hmm.
it's really just for obsidian and crying obsidian. Oh, actually, come to think of it, okay. First off, hold a piece of crying obsidian. There you go. You have the achievement Who's Cutting Onions, and
Mm-hmm.
huh. Wait a second. I realized I don't know how to make a respawn anchor. Never mind. I thought
Wait,
I
what?
there's something called a respawn anchor that tethers your soul into hell, so that if you die in hell, you don't come back to the overworld. You stay in hell. And
Uh,
next to that, actually there's a little bit more of the unprocessed ore. I can go get some.
okay, I just know, I also know how you can be tethered to hell.
Like leading a life of
You're
sin, or like
really bad person, yeah.
I guess. Oh, but this one saves you saves you like a potential 3 minute walk. So I think this
I'm
one's
so annoyed
why. What are you so annoyed by?
by fucking up blocks.
Oh,
Sorry,
don't worry.
I can't even look at the chest. I can't aim for the right spot on the tallest row of chests to open it.
Hmm.
Okay, I just worked it out.
Yep, you just gotta aim for like the color of the chest and not like the. Okay, so the item frames have kind of a deceiving outline. They don't precisely stop where you think they stop, but they do stop.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
yep. Anyways, okay. Ore blocks. I have a bunch more ore. I got deep slate gold, deep slate lapis, copper, 16 diamond ore, redstone, diamond ore blocks, and then next to it, I'm gonna throw a bunch of stuff into gems as well because I found a bunch more. I did a bunch of amethyst mining, and then below ore blocks there's unprocessed ore, which is just ore in its raw form. Then below that, I did it too. I did it too. And then below that, there's smithing templates, which they contain the 3 remaining coast armor trim templates we have. Next to that, there's mineral
Uh-huh.
blocks, which is lapis, redstone, and coal. I should probably
Okay.
segregate these into their own things, but nah. Then above that, we
Oh,
have
these rooms are awesome, by the way. Just
oh, you've seen the rooms on the other end.
no. I'm no the just the one and a
Oh,
half we've been through. I'm still taking the tour. Don't
okay.
stop now.
But yeah, there's a above that there's processed metal, which is all of our copper, and then above that there's gems, which is diamonds, emeralds, and amethysts. I'm assuming are technically a gem.
Uh-huh.
I'll just categorize them as that. And then next to it we have all of our shovel block storage. So there's dirt, gravel, sand. Oh, I've also included soul sand under the sand types because it says soul sand. Then there's grass
Okay.
types, which are all the types of grass, like grass and podzol. Mud, we don't have that much mud actually. We just have dirt that I need to waterlog. Concrete powder, and I'm also putting concrete there. We have snow variants, coarse dirt, clay, and then we have overworld wood, which is wood that can be found in the overworld. Then we have nether wood, which is wood that can be found in hell. Then we
Which
have
also sounds rude.
yeah. Then we have planks. Then we have slabs, stairs, doors and gates is kind of a relevant one because I'm putting all of our trapdoors, all of our like gates, all of our doors and stuff, all the stuff we need for like construction. It's all in there.
Uh-huh.
Then we've got signs, which is there's another type of sign that you haven't seen by the way. It's called a
Uh-huh.
hanging sign and you can make it like dangle down from something. I think this be good to have in like a as like the area displays for our zoo. So here we can
Oh,
put
100. Yeah.
like
Like what? You
we can
go.
put like house. But unfortunately the hanging signs seem to be a bit shorter than like the regular signs. But we can work around it. Anyways, there's a yeah, we got a bunch of signs. Then there's fences, which is really just fences. Then we have boats, which is boats. Then we have okay, then there's the wooden misc, which is just like ladders, balls, sticks. Then there's wooden tools, which are all the tools that are mainly comprised of wood, followed by stone tools, which are tools made of stone. Iron tools are
Uh-huh.
tools made of iron, but they also contain other things like shears, flint, steel, buckets, the like.
Okay.
Golden tools is all the tools made of gold. Diamond tools are basically where we put like the spare, sets of like the really good stuff. So like diamond swords, silky pickaxes, all the like.
Yeah.
And then next
Okay.
to it, because I didn't want to intrude and make like another row of 3, I basically made one section for leather plus chainmail armor, which is all of our leather
Mm-hmm.
and chain. Then there's iron and gold. Then there's diamond and netherite. Unfortunately, we don't have any netherite. That's I haven't been diligent like finding bastions. I've just been mining in the overworld. But yeah,
Okay.
And then if
I
you
think that's a lot anyway, so.
Aw, thank you. So, okay, this you might be wondering why there's this waterlogged section in the middle of our house, and I can show you. It's there's basically this upward bubble column,
Yep,
and give me a sec.
that's what we talked about, but wait, where have you gone? Do you
I've
just
gone
step into
upstairs. Hold on, give me a sec. Let me just. So basically, you can fall into water with no damage from most heights.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the thing I did. And let me hold on. Let me very quickly there you go. Now there's a safe way for me to drop all the way to the bottom.
Is it like is this your equivalent of wrapping me in bubble wrap? Because I keep walking
Well,
off.
I would also need like safety measures to be put in place. I'm not always gonna fall like, properly adjacent. But anyways, yeah. This is
And
this is
how do
the
I get down? How do you get down? Where were you? Just going
I
through, stepping through here?
yeah, I just stepped through this hole.
Are you clear? Can
Yeah,
I
I'm
jump?
clear. And you don't inflict fall damage by landing on people. Anvils inflict
Oh,
fall damage when they land on people's heads. So do a dripstone, but yeah, the player's not that heavy.
that
Anyways,
was so much fun. Sorry, I'm 6 years old again. Where are you?
I went back up to show like this is where like my room is eventually gonna be.
Oh wait, okay, then let me come up and see and not be stupid.
So I guess this will eventually be my housing area, and yours will be the
Mm-hmm.
one that has a slightly better view, which actually is making me think. Do you want to be able to see the Sky Island from out of your window? Oh, hey, shit! Whoa, those trees grew fast as hell. Uh,
Which wait,
okay, so
oh,
that pink thing is a
that's
sakura,
Sakura.
and the this big gangly, unwieldy looking tree is a mangrove. Unfortunately, we gotta wait a while for the mangrove propagules to mature. Then the
Oh
tree's
my
harvestable.
goodness. They really did grow really fast. This is just what you put up when we started
Yep,
the
those are
day.
the two saplings I put down. And yeah, this is your room. Eventually, I'm thinking, okay, if we look straight down and ignore the polar bears, we can see the start of that greenhouse thing. I was thinking
I see it.
we could make the greenhouse a sort of I guess contained tower, and it will
Okay.
and the tower will build up out the back of the house, so that I guess it connects to our roof, or it can even have a slightly higher roof, and then your bedroom can basically have a balcony that opens into this adjacent tower, if that makes any sense.
That would be crazy cool. And just by the way, I
Hmm.
know it's virtual, but I still feel like screaming. Don't stand so close to the edge.
Oh, don't worry. I have a. Oh, I'm rocking full prot 4.
No!
I'm basically unkillable. That's okay. Yeah, well, I'll have to be careful doing that around the big hole that I made. But this around here, it's fine.
I think you just aged me 5 years.
Sorry.
Okay, never mind. I will just step back from the edge and wait for you to come back up so that we can continue.
But yeah,
I love the balcony idea. I love it so much. You were gonna?
I was gonna say that now that we've made the house and I guess have decided which place we will orient everything. What we can do
Mm.
is we can try and pick a Sky Island location that you will be able to see from your room.
But you too. I mean,
Uh,
don't you
I
want to be able to see that?
I can also just well I can okay. It's not technically a gaming laptop, but I have done some things to maximize Minecraft's performance. And if I just press escape, go to my video settings and turn my render distance from 8 chunks to like a 20, I'll be able to see way further than you can. But it's honest. I honestly we are close enough together that I should be able to see anything you can see.
Oh,
So if you decide that like,
okay.
oh, you want the Sky Island to be there, or you want the Sky Island to be like where that red mushroom is in the forest, or if you
Oh,
even
there was several red mushrooms though in the forest.
oh yeah,
This one here,
ooh,
like this side.
mm-hmm,
Oh, this.
yeah,
So the giant red mushroom. Okay.
yep. You can pick basically anywhere that you want like the Sky Island to go, and I should be able to just scan scaffold my way up to it. Scaffolding is this very cool block. You will not like it because it's well, you will like it because it's safer than a ladder. You will not like it because it functions in kind of a funny way. It's like a ladder you can be inside of, and
Okay.
to shift is to descend, to press space is to ascend, and if you lean
Okay.
yourself a little bit out of the scaffolding, you can fall very quickly, but you will either need to pop back into the scaffolding, or I guess fall entirely out of the scaffolding, because if you press shift, it's basically like landing on the top of a ladder.
Okay.
Anyways, we've got a we can basically put the sky island anywhere you want. I'll in fact, I can even make a bunch of scaffolding as a sort of mock-up, so you can try so you can try like seeing where it looks like if you want, like, say for example you pick a spot and that place will now be the middle of the base, or now be the middle of the sky island. Ooh,
Uh-huh.
I don't have enough bamboo as I thought I did. Well, it's a good thing I have a bamboo farm, honestly. Okay, 29 string should make us about, I want to say 3 stacks of scaffolding. Yeah, thereabouts. So, if you want to sleep the night, you can. Your bed is like right through the wall.
And
Honestly,
I get that.
you can sleep
Okay,
in the white
you
bed if you want. I'll just.
yeah. You're so fast, I didn't even get to make my joke.
Oh, what was your joke?
You were asking where to put the Sky Island, right? I was gonna say, like, let me sleep on it. Anyway, yes.
I give me a sec. Let me see if okay, I got a little bit more string in the system, and I'm just gonna head out the front of the house. You should join me, and I can show you the thing I've done while you were oh while you
How do I get out of the house again? I need to crouch
uh
and
yep, crouch, jump on top of the do you seize it?
I'm crouching and jumping, but nothing is happening.
It helps if you stand on top of the trapdoor, and then you crouch. Hold on, let me
Ah, got it.
there you go. Okay,
Okay.
great. So, yep.
Mm-hmm. Where are we going?
So there's, if you can see that, that is the sugarcane farm. When I hit this lever, it stops, automatically turning sugarcane into compost, and it starts saving up sugarcane. But I don't use that much sugarcane because I'm not doing a lot of trading with librarians. And then next to it, there's the bamboo farm. It produces bamboo.
Oh wait, the sugarcane farm is now in a greenhouse.
Is it?
I mean, it's in a it's on bricks, isn't
Oh
it? It's
yeah, it's
inside
it's
here.
it's inside, but that doesn't make much difference to its growth efficacy, I'm afraid. Then
Okay.
next to it we have this bamboo farm, which is still kind of open concept. Uh, you can get in with the bamboo, and because bamboo grows so damn fast, it's basically just it's basically just it's just this like giant bamboo machine. I
So
only
you
need
don't.
Well, I mean, I could make
Uh-huh.
another layer, but then the chest might fill up. Another layer
So
probably means yeah.
this is so cool. Wait, first of all, one thing at a time. That trellis thing in the center.
Yeah. Oh, that's an iron bars. What they prevent is when. Okay, so I'll explain the system to you if I can shimmy my way in.
Yeah.
Basically, bamboo grows really quickly, and there's something
Mm-hmm.
above the bamboo called an observer, and the function of an observer is to detect a change in the block state. What that means is hold on, let me just what that means is that whenever the block state in front of it changes, I'll give you an example with this closest one. It's whenever it grows, it causes a redstone or like an electrical pulse to fire out the back of the observer. That
Uh-huh.
redstone pulse is carried by a bunch of other blocks of redstone, or bits of redstone dust on a block behind the pistons. It causes all of the pistons to fire, and to make sure that the piston firing does not push the item that it creates from breaking the block, to make sure it doesn't push it from like the right side to the floor of the left side. This is here so that when the item, when like this block becomes an item and the item is pushed, it shoots forward, slams into that, and then drops into the water source below.
And then the water source
Carries it.
leads it to the chest.
Yep, carries it to the chest where it's picked up, and yeah, that's basically the premise of it. And then I take it from there. I craft it into blocks of bamboo. I put the blocks of bamboo in here, and a few things you can do with blocks of bamboo. So they're, well, by themselves, they're actually kind of a decent building block. You
Okay.
can also take an axe and strip them so they look yellowed,
Mm-hmm.
and then I don't think you need stripped bamboo for this, but you can basically turn, yeah, you can basically turn any bamboo into bamboo planks. And with bamboo planks, you can make, well, first off, they have kind of a nice texture. I mean, they look like slightly different wood. And then you can also make things like, all of the wood products. You can make stairs, slabs, doors, pressure plates, buttons, but the funniest one is probably the bamboo raft,
Oh no.
which is this.
Oh no.
It's like it's like a boat without the rim.
It also looks like it looks like our chopping board.
It does, and I guess you could do that if you're very into like a kitchen build, but I don't know how you'd hide the oars sticking out of it. Anyways, let me just throw the blocks of bamboo back in there.
That is so cool. And presumably the so the wait, we have bamboo and sugarcane, and the sugarcane is much the same, as in it operates in much the same
Yep,
way.
much the same system, except sugarcane has a limit. It grows 3 blocks tall. Bamboo naturally grows, I want to say, like, okay, actually, look. The forest next to us is how tall bamboo grows when it's left undisturbed.
Right,
So yeah,
right.
that's...
And okay, so I have one more question because this is where we started
hmm
the day. You said between the forests was
Oh,
where
sorry,
you
between
were.
the farms.
Between the farms,
Yeah,
yes.
so if you walk through
And
here,
then,
you should... Okay,
okay.
I have captured like 4 captains. Ignore the fact that there's 4 captains and a pig in a boat. It's... That's a mechanic.
I feel like this is not something that a mother can ignore, but
Well, it's
okay.
not a mechanic we're ready for. So there are things called pillager raids, right? And basically, the best loot is gotten from like a level 7 raid, which is where you have Bad Omen 7, and you enter a
Okay.
village, and you will basically fight hundreds of enemies at once, some of which are strong enough to like 3-hit someone in the armor we're wearing.
Okay.
Which is why, for that, we want to be way better prepared. We want like endgame weapons, we want totems of undying, stuff like that. And
We want someone who isn't your mother driving this
uh
second body.
no, you can manage as long as I give you a bow and put you in a high place. You should be fine. Bows
Okay.
bows are easy enough to understand. We can in fact
Okay, we'll
bows
do the requisite training then.
yeah. Also, I can make
Uh-huh.
crossbows that fire what are basically rocket propelled grenades.
Okay.
But fantasy themed. Anyways, actually I can make some now. But basically, there are a bunch of chests full of stuff. There's full of deep
Okay.
slate, full of all this stuff, moss blocks, all that stuff. And
Wow.
if you if you want to see what I've been doing for the
Okay.
past week,
Can I dump some stuff from my inventory in here?
of course, all you will need to do
Or should I not? Should I
is you'll
hold
need
on?
to walk over and look into the crevasse.
Okay, wait.
Do you want me to be at the
Let me
bottom
see.
so you can have like a sense of scale?
Can land on you. Where are you?
I'm running toward the bottom of the crevasse. Do you see it?
Oh my. I'm.
Do you see the comically
Oh my
large hole I made?
god. You got down so quickly. Just running.
Yeah, just running. Well, it wasn't the
What would.
safest way to run, but yeah. Okay. Anyways, I've just put down something at the bottom. You
Okay, I
probably can't see
see.
it. It's called this is scaffolding. And what scaffolding does is as long as you're looking at the leg of a scaffolding block, it will build up really quickly. And if you can see something that is rapidly approaching you, that's not me. That's not me like nerd polling. That is scaffolding coming towards you.
I can see it growing. Yeah.
Shift. Press
I'm
shift.
going to die.
Shift. Press shift. Did you?
I
Wait.
didn't die.
Oh.
I landed on a staircase. I
Oh.
might have broken a few bones.
Oh. Well. Okay. Um. I
The
thought
scaffolding has gotten to the top and I have stopped.
I really thought the scaffolding would be able to like. I really thought you clutched it by landing on the scaffolding. I'm breaking the scaffolding. It's gonna fall everywhere. But it's the good thing is I just need to wait at the bottom and it should all come to me. You know, gravity
Except the stuff that landed on your mother.
and the stuff that landed in your inventory. Yep, you can keep. Oh wait, I didn't notice there were just diamonds here. This is Fortune 3.
This is so sad. How did I do that? Stupid. And others?
Were you holding shift?
I was not, but I was not even trying to do. I was trying to get to the edge of the block.
Yeah, that's if you walk off the edge of a block, you will fall. Even if you like walk carefully with like really careful button presses, you can still go off.
So you hold shift and then you inch forward.
Yep, hold shift and inch forward.
Can you still inch off a block if you're holding shift?
No, but if
No.
you're holding shift and inching into a block, you can press space and jump off.
Okay.
Also, if you're going between blocks that change altitude, for example, if you're on a stair or a slab and you are shifting on the edge, you can still fall off if you go off of one, because you're allowed to walk off slabs.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, it's good.
I'm still. You're gonna inch past me. Please carry
Yep.
on. I will follow you when
So
my heart stops pounding
I should
out my chest.
maybe I put a safety rail in. Maybe installed some like OSHA certification. Oh,
Oh
funny
no,
thing.
it's not. Oh,
Scaffolding can also be used for a type of behavior called a clutch. So if you look off the edge,
called a what?
called a clutch. So if you look off the edge right now, hold on, I'll do this from a little bit
Sorry,
lower.
I. Uh-huh.
It's basically where you look down. Well, okay, that was not how it was meant
Uh-huh.
to go. I realize now that I had a shield and that kind of bungled it for me. But basically what happens is you can look
Mm.
a little bit further down, or you can reach a little bit further down than your character's feet are. So instead of
Okay.
taking fall damage, if I just land. Oh, sorry.
Uh-huh.
To clutch with scaffold, you need to shift. Let me do that again. So I'll go high enough that you know I will take fall damage, and then I will basically place a scaffolding on the block I land on, and because I'm shifting, I will sink through it like it's a ladder. So you can,
That is so cool.
in theory, if you are good enough with scaffolding, you can fall from very high heights as long as you're able to see the ground first, or as long as you're able to, preempt the fall, like that.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's
So it's basically it's like if I'm hearing you right, it's like the cartoons where like they fall off a cliff but then they inflate a mattress and then
basically we can also do that with water buckets. You can do it with sweet berries, which I think is really funny. Like imagining someone planting berries below themselves as
okay,
they fall to
yeah,
their
that is
death. Uh,
like time to
yeah, time for some like impromptu gardening. Anyways, this is not even as low as the thing is gonna go. It's there's a staircase running around the side, and this one is actually, well, we're actually almost at the bottom of the world, which means this place is almost ready for a slime farm. It's okay, so the bottom is Y59, oh sorry, Y negative 59, and the current progress we have made on mining it is let me check. Okay, we've currently mined it down to about Y minus 42, so 17 more blocks. And yeah, that is gonna be part of the tremendous amount of earth material we need to gather. And if you will very carefully stay inside, if I creep past you, I'm pushing you off the edge.
wait, just give me 30 seconds. I have to get up because I needed to check on the cake. I will come back and inch back.
Sure.
towards. Okay.
Pushing
Are you
you.
shoving me?
I mean, it's a preferable alternative to me like walking behind you and then you go like boink right off the edge. Also,
Do I follow you back up?
you could, and we can also use scaffolding to get up from the bottom, but that's gonna be kind of perilous because at any point we could fall out of the scaffolding. I say while we go up a 1 block wide staircase. Uh oh.
Exactly. You realize
Just
that
keep
I'm
going up the
right.
stairs. You just keep
I,
going up the stairs.
I
Don't worry.
get. What is that sound?
Don't worry. It's creepies.
Oh, is it nighttime?
Well, it's a cave, so always a little dark. But yeah. Ooh, they uncovered some copper. I'm going to steal that. I don't
You
know
don't
why.
even have. Your stairs are not even built to a wall.
Yeah, that's my fault. We don't have like a safety rail or nothing. But yeah, as long as you keep going up, you should be fine. There should be light enough that nothing spawns on it. Oh wow! Actually found diamonds in this copper vein. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's okay. Nice, 11 diamonds. That is half an armor template. Yeah, you've noticed the whole cave, right? You've noticed the whole like evil-looking cave full of oogly booglies.
I have not looked at a single Oakley guide staircase without falling off it. And to my death once again. Oh
Honestly,
god, how many?
you can go up a little faster as long as there's a wall to one side of you. You just lean against the wall.
But there isn't a wall here.
I know. Okay, now there's a wall. You can just yeah.
If you, if you could see me in person right now, you'd be laughing your head off. I'm physically leaning. I,
You're leaning your head, right?
I just get my whole body.
You're doing you're doing the thing people do when they play racing games and they turn their body as if it's gonna make the car turn faster.
Oh no, this is so sad. Are we there yet?
Yeah, we're right at the top. Let me just check for any scaffolding that was left at the. Nope, all collected.
I'll give you the 7 that I have.
Great.
Shift
Uh,
Q.
Control Q will throw everything.
Control.
Shift clicking is to push the whole stack. Hey, thank
Okay.
you. So, we can. That was basically what I did. We can go sleep if you want, and then we can work on wherever's a kind of nearby location. I I don't really know where you would put a sky island. We can look at a few prospective areas. For example, there's an area in well, it's a nearby meadow actually, and a meadow is like an elevated. It's not actually like a real life meadow because they're elevated like blocks, like
Okay.
an elevated mountain plateau. If you know the
Okay.
place we go to see villagers, that's kind of a plateau. Actually, wait, I'll get the
Mm-hmm.
bamboo raft. We can take a ride.
That'll be funny.
Yeah, we'll look like a couple of castaways though.
Anything that does not involve height.
You should be able to get in from just like yeah, you can open the gate actually. Those are all fence gates. Yeah, great. So
Okay.
now we can go around. Oops. So there's this whole river delta that we've sort of blocked off, and it would kind of
Uh-huh.
be a good place for, I guess, a surface level zoo. Alternatively, there's this whole like forest area that I could. Ooh, hey, Enderman. Hold on. Give me a second. I see 3 Ender pearls. Is there an wait? Did I see an Enderman? Is it in here? Hello.
I thought I heard.
Yep, you did. And now I just need to kill it with my looting 2 sword.
Please.
Oh, didn't drop it. Oh, dropped an ender pearl, which is good. And yeah, let me hop back into my little raft. Also,
You look ridiculous with your legs sticking out in front of you.
I do. I've also thought about what you said, and I realized like I could actually put it on a realm, and I've actually I actually do have a history of using Minecraft realms, and for like 2 people, a realm is great. But anyways, I just need to take the world file like after this, and then yeah, buy a month of realms and stick it up on there. So
Okay,
there it is.
because but then before you do that, you need to teach me to do one thing.
Mhm.
Or rather, not teach me. You've done that before, but walk through and again. If I come back and I want to play, I don't want.
Oh, pardon?
I want to
Sorry,
like.
you're breaking up a little.
I want to make sure that I leave like the expensive stuff, like the diamond armor and all.
Oh, sure. I can make you like multiple sets of disposable armor if you want.
Yeah, then I can experiment and just kind of wander around and be less of a liability.
Sure. So there's the village. Ignore the fact that I have like a number of villagers just hanging out. They are used in some, or they are
Uh
going to
huh.
eventually be used in something called an iron farm, which is where you keep them in
Okay.
a state of perpetual panic, like fearing
Uh,
for their lives, and then you
oh no.
basically use the fact that they summon golems when they're afraid to farm iron. There's
Okay.
I was gonna say there's like this whole mountain village area, but we could also do other things with it. We could like make a, I guess, some sort of villager housing facility castle thing. Then there's this way, which leads towards that mountain, kind of tall. Uh, I guess building a sky island could be. I guess the lower we build it, or the closer to sea level we build it, the more level upwards we have space to build. Because there is a build limit
Right.
in the world. It's 384 blocks. But the last candidate for a decent-ish place is when this river sort of opens up. It creates a big uh, creates this big aquatic environment. And I just thought, because water blocks fall damage, if you want to jump off the sky island at most points, you should be able to safely land in the water below. Oh, also
And by jump, you
there
mean
are
fall.
honeybees here. Yeah, should be able to safely fall.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, okay. So this area straight ahead has
Mm.
a very large, like just body of water right below it. And if we built it like here, if we built
Mm-hmm.
it like right here, and it went straight up, we could jump off almost part of land safely. But
Yeah.
the counterpoint
Oh,
to that
okay.
is we
I
could.
need to.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
The counterpoint to that is
I'm
we could just make
disoriented.
safe. Oh yeah.
Where we just were the place where you liked,
Mhm.
right? I mean, or rather, the place where we could fall safely.
Yeah.
Where is that from our home? Or
It's
where?
a diagonal from
Which?
our home. It's basically, if you look where I'm looking, our home is straight through there.
Okay, so we would look out which window? The back window?
We would not be able to see it from our house.
I see. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, I'm sorry.
No, don't worry. I'm actually going to get us back to the house.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. Can you get us back to the house? You know how to navigate, right? I need to use the bathroom.
Give me 1 second. So you get out and get back in behind me. Yes, you did. Accept. Do I actually? Do I actually know how to navigate? Go use the bathroom first. How do I pull up the map?
There's no map. You just W down the bridge.
Alrighty. I so do not know how to navigate. What is going on? All right. Let's figure this out. If Tim didn't mute the stream and anyone can hear me, I hope you've taken your Dramamine. Notes. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it. I want it to go there. Stop it. Okay. Did we come through here? I think so. I'm guessing that what I have successfully done is turned us around completely and now ended up back where exactly back where Tim said he wanted to build the Sky Island. Okay, so back the way we came. But at least I know which direction I'm meant to go. Okay, I think I'm gonna get the hang of it. See, this is why you need practice, right? 10,000. Or maybe I might even get us back before Tim gets back from the bathroom. It feels like part of the trick is to the bottom of the boat within your line of sight. Because it really doesn't work the same way as running. If you if your viewfinder, as it were, is off to one side and you press forward, you can go sideways when you're in the boat. If that makes any sense, I don't know. All you people who actually play Minecraft can let me know if you understand kind of what I mean by that. It's like, yeah. Just follow the river, he said. Oh, now it's raining. Seriously? Could this? Oh my god! Could this get any worse? I swear. Okay. So this is very good. I'm seeing bees again. Why am I seeing bees? I've done it again, haven't I? I've turned myself around and gone backwards. No, that can't be right. Okay. Here we go. Seriously. I'm just going to rage quit this boat right now. I, I should never be left to anything. Ah.
Hey, I'm back. Sorry, really poorly timed stomachache. Would you like to switch?
I want so switch. Okay,
Great.
please get us out of here. Did you mute the stream?
I did not. I was just having
Oh
really
no.
bad stomach troubles and I had to dip. Why? It was
I don't even want to talk about it. You go. You can go find out. I think
oh
I went in about 7 circles.
oh hey Doc. This is Doctor Quantum. He's a long time stream viewer, and he was like, how? And he asked, how have we been? I've oh damn it. Sorry,
What?
I need well I think I need to rescue.
Somebody got him.
Yes, but don't worry. Easy enough. I just need to uh make sure they never come into sight of the sun.
Who never comes into sight of the sun? The
Uh,
zombie villager.
yep. 'Cause,
Why?
well, they combust.
I see. That's a very good reason.
There we go. Okay.
Anyway, hi, Doc. I sincerely hope
If
5 minutes
if you wanna switch, we can. But
ago.
you can also just lead us back.
No, I
No?
want to get out of the boat.
Okay, then just
And
shift.
then you do it.
Okay, there you go. What surprises me is the fact that a zombie somehow managed to get to the villager. Because I mean,
Very, very thing.
because the undead.
I'm trying to protect the zombie.
Oh, because when you convert an a zombie villager into a villager, you can sometimes get cool things. Oh, sorry, you get
I
like
see.
discounts and stuff. Okay, so just
Oh, right. You were talking about that, right?
yeah, it's a whole
But you can only
mechanic.
do it once now
I
in the
think they
new.
might have changed it because the proposed changes they made got like really critical reviews. They they were
Okay.
seen for what they were, which is basically just a way for Mojang to inflate the amount of playtime they get per like a per unit like player. Also, if you wanna have fun, the two of us can
Okay.
stand near to the two of us can stand near to a lightning rod and play like lightning chicken.
I saw you.
So
Where
we
is
like
that?
we stand close we both stand close to this lightning rod. And, like we take off our
But you have to shift, right?
yeah, and we take off our gear, and the first person to like oh well actually we can both stand near to the lightning rod and take off our
Okay.
take off our armor, but the first person who like backs up.
What happens if you take off? How do I wait? How do I
Well,
do this again? Okay, wait. I know this.
protection. Okay, so you just need to shift click on all the pieces, and they'll pop off into your inventory, or click to pick one up and then remove it.
Okay, I apologize, but I can't because my inventory is full. I'm meaning to empty when
Yeah,
full
I
things.
full inventory.
I thought I'd go empty it out in the right boxes.
Do you know there's a way I can engineer to make lightning happen like multiple times a second?
How?
So first I need a very specific villager trait. I need a trait who has a channeling, which is a book that you can
Okay.
only get from enchanting tridents or I guess it's treasure loot. Once you have a channeling book, you save it. Then you put it on trident, which is an incredibly rare drop from drowned. For that, I will probably need a drowned farm, and then I need to repeat the process like 16 times. Throw them all onto a slime block, break the slime block, engage a piston that causes this a lightning rod to pop up and down, up and down, up and down. And then whenever there's a thunderstorm, it creates like thousands of lightning bolts that just land on this one block. I'd also like to mention that anything within it is going to get fried. It does not matter how well armored it is. It's going to it's going to get turned into dust. But yeah, that's an endgame damage dealing method. And
Okay.
speaking of endgame damage dealing methods, come into the house. I have a funny thing.
Okay, coming.
Yep. So, well, first off, I'm gonna plug my phone back in. Okay, and then I'm going to Google fireworks star Minecraft. Okay, let me see. A fireworks star is created by combining. Huh? Is that the way? Hold on. Okay, a fireworks star is anything that designates a pattern. Huh. Sorry, give me a moment. There's a. Hmm. Okay, so here's the thing, right? There are, based on the number of combinations, based on the fact that you can have up to 7 levels of firework, and a bunch of
Uh-huh.
other factors, there are
Okay.
like quadrillions of types of firework that you could produce, which correspond to trillions of types of firework star.
Wow, okay.
But I should be able to I should be able to make one that is like pure explosive power. Uh, hold on, fireworks star. Okay.
Are you
Match.
crafting?
Yes. Oh, I'm
Okay.
looking up how it's crafted.
Okay.
No fire charge, gold
Select.
nugget. You know what? Okay, I think. Hmm. Is any of these additional effects damage? No, it's not. Okay. Uh. Well, hold on. Let me just try. Let me just try gunpowder plus color first. Because I got. Yeah. Okay. I need to make a hostile mob farm. Thankfully, with a bunch of scaffolding, I can make a hostile mob farm quite easily. Uh. Okay. So crafting table. Uh. FIRE. No? Okay, then let me take some paper. Because paper might be one of the crafting recipes. One of the things the recipe calls for. Huh. No, it shows firework. It does not show off firework star. That's unfortunate. Okay. I'm guessing I might need to do the whole shape effect thing. So first, let me... Thankfully, I found a bunch of fire charges. Which mean that if I do this, this, and then this... Okay, yeah. It makes a firework star, large ball, bracket white. And I think I can... Ooh. Okay. Now the next thing I'm going to want to do... Yes! Okay, I remembered. I remembered. Thank goodness. Okay, so I'm currently making something that is ludicrously dangerous. I want you to know this first. It's
Great.
I mean, like, if you accidentally point one of these at your feet, you're gonna blow yourself up. Oh, well, actually, okay. So we are wearing very, very good armor, right?
Okay. So
So
we might keep our feet lah.
we will keep our feet. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna do unenchanted crossbow, and basically, you stand at the other end of the house and look at your hearts. Okay, count the number of health you have.
I'm too shy of full.
Do you
Are
want to
you
eat?
are you shooting me?
Yeah, but I'll let you shoot me too. So
I
you can
hate this game.
put your armor on. Make sure all your armor's on. Make sure you've got all your food, and then
Wait, I'm still not at full hearts.
would
There's
you?
a little bit of a lag I've noticed
Oh yeah, that we just take a little while to regenerate. Also, basically,
between
I am holding 2 fireworks in my hand that have an obscene amount of explosive potential. Basically, when you hover over an item, right? The longer the description is, the more like deleterious it is going to be hit by one of them.
And I hover. Wait, hold on. You got it. You got it. So firework rocket, flight duration.
Firework rocket,
Why?
flight duration, and then small ball. So small ball is the
And
shape
then yeah.
and the color.
Uh-huh. But it starts with large ball, and
Uh
there's like one, two,
oh,
three, four, five large ball, and then two small.
yep. I would have it would have been I basically crafted what I could, but to make this more to make this like something we can more readily use, I'll need some sort of gunpowder farm. Anyways, are you at full health?
Yes.
Okay. How many health are you at now?
You are so irritating right now. I no, actually, okay. It only took away one heart, and
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Now I'm going to hand you a crossbow. Uh, so
my inventory
this
is absolutely. Wait, I need to make space. I'm going to. Why do I have snowball?
probably from breaking the snow trail. Anyways, let me very quickly see if I have a multi-shot book, because multi-shot means that you fire 3 of those. I'd like to point
I
out the
do
fact
not
that
want to multi
I would
you.
like to point out the fact that you're wearing the second best armor in the game. It gets one. It gets better than what you are wearing once.
I'm so annoyed right now.
I'm afraid we don't have a multi-shot book, but there's an enchantment that can let you fire 3 of those. And
I only have two left, but
okay, so what
I
you want
mean,
to do is hold it in your offhand, the hand you're currently holding your shield in, and then hold the crossbow in your main hand, and then
need a sec.
right click to
Uh,
draw the crossbow back.
that's how I do that, right?
Yep,
And then you just gave me the crossbow.
correct.
So why is the shield in my? Okay.
I'd like
So
to
just give
point
me a
out the
sec.
fact that I'm currently at full health, and if you want, the explosion effect also goes around shields. Like there's really no easy counter to this.
Okay. So you were talking me through. Maybe you talk
Yep, hold it
top
on
to
your
tail, and then I go.
yeah, hold it in your offhand, and then hold right click while looking forward, not like right clicking on a block. Let's look into open air. Right clicking should load the crossbow. You know, maybe I should put my pants. Maybe I should put on. Okay, sure. I'll wear my chest plate. I'll call it a bulletproof
Okay.
vest.
Okay. So I've got you in my crosshairs. What if I go
What if you go?
for a hit shot?
No additional damage, but as long as it hits my character, it should damage me.
Okay. And then once I let go of the right click.
Once you let go of the right click, it will be locked in place, and then when you right click again, the crossbow will fire.
Oh.
Yep. And that took me down to 4 hearts.
From full?
Yeah, from full.
How is that possible? Because you were a lot.
Because I was wearing a lot less armor. But basically,
Oh, I didn't take my armor off.
that is correct. Basically,
Right.
once those become like the commonplace, once those become like the weapon we use for fun, we
Hmm.
should be able to handle nearly any level of raid. Oh,
I see.
also, if you're into like less, I mean, destructive ways to use fireworks, you can actually fire them out of the crossbow without doing any damage.
Like into the floor. But it wasn't even pretty.
I know, but it makes a puff, and it makes a
It
fun
does.
whee noise.
Whiz.
Oh,
Yeah.
also these firework rockets are kind of worth saving up because once we have Elytra, which is this super endgame thing, we can fly with them.
Yeah, no, I can immediately hear that.
The
What do I
injuries.
do? Okay, where do I put these things back?
You can honestly you can just throw them in like this chest. This is the unsorted miscellaneous stuff chest that I sort of
Yeah,
have lying around.
I feel like there needs to be a chest that is entitled "My mother is terrible at." game.
Don't worry. I can sort things out. Anyways, yeah, that's all of the main stuff that has happened. And if you want, I can actually grab a little bit of deep slate, and we can start.
Why?
Why?
Sorry, I have a question. Why is it that snowballs don't seem...
Oh, snowballs only stack to 16 because they are throwable.
Oh my god, seriously.
Yeah, things
Why
like
are you
eggs and
yelling at
apples,
me today?
things that you can
Okay.
throw.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna put the things that, like raw cod and glass panes, which have been in my inventory, and I know we at points things with them, but I was too slow, and then
Oh wait, wow, you have been carrying a lot of stuff in your inventory.
yeah, I've got an enchanted book, and you gave it to me for a reason. Oh no
Which?
no no, you. I
Oh
think
yeah.
I made one trade because you wanted me to try
Ah,
the.
right. But yeah, that's basically most of the stuff I'm doing while you were gone. That and
I
the
love it.
big haul is the main one. Uh,
Yeah,
and
that is crazy. Okay, wait. Let me. Oh, then wait. Let me put the rocket back in. How do I get the rocket in my offhand?
press F to
I need to.
remove something out of your offhand. Alternatively, you go to your inventory, you select the item.
When I press F, it. Oh, it went into the large.
Yep.
And then I need to go to my inventory and read the shield in my off.
Yep.
Why won't it let me? Okay. And then move this here, and then now I actually look like someone who can protect myself.
Great.
Look like only.
And in
Just
case you were interested in what sakura, like the actual cherry blossom wood looks like, I can bring in some planks in a bit. Let me just.
I come to the back and follow you. Do we have a back door yet?
We do not. I'm afraid. I've just been breaking the wall and then I just dig through the wall and.
Yeah, I'm not playing that game. I'm gonna bubble. And all the way, and is it ground outside or is it water?
It's ground. Oh, but you can if you go to the you fall into this this circle. You just need to walk off slowly.
Where?
Do you know where your
Are
room
you
is gonna
building a
be?
circle?
Where
Yeah.
your room is
Where
gonna
the
be.
sakura tree is?
Yes. Well, I've actually cut them down, but we can make more.
I can see sakura flowers.
You do, yeah. There's also oh, if we find an actual sakura biome, we can find like sakura petals on the ground. But yeah, you just need to drop into this circle of water like right here.
Okay, coming. I did not. Did I?
You
I managed to
missed it
miss
by
this.
a bit, but because you're wearing good armor and I'm sure you have feather falling on your shoes, you should be fine. I'll wager you took like 2 hearts from that fall.
You nailed it. It's exactly.
2 hearts? Ah. Okay, yeah, because feather falling's really good.
You know, please, Sunday, you upload this episode to YouTube. Please just like rename it "Falling Off Sky Island."
Falling off Sky Island. Sure. And anyways, but and like
Yeah.
we can also okay. Honestly, I'm down to build the Sky Island wherever you want but my concerns are the closer it is to us, the easier it's going to be for us to get to it.
Mm-hmm.
And also to like build a big
Yes.
ramp and like, you know, shimmy the animals up the ramp.
Okay. So I mean, I'm very, very happy to have it. You know, ideal world, like I would have a zoo in my backyard any week.
Mhm.
Um, so right out here is good.
Okay.
The other place you suggested, which was like if you enter the house and then if you consider the entering of the house as your main or then the giant mushroom.
Okay.
So then the very last one that was that you talked about, which was the
That we
at
could.
the mouth of the river, is it's like it's a really a bit like it's a bit like traveling as far as we when you to get to the actual zoo. So
Oh, so
it's a
it'll be like an adventure.
yeah, right. It's a whole event. Whereas yeah, so I'm okay with. Then I think the giant must get my final vote.
Okay, so where the giant mushroom is now.
Oh,
Got it.
yeah, I need to see where
Also, if you
you
turn
are.
around,
Yeah, the giant.
I've done like a little bit of a palette for the wood types.
It's so
This is
beautiful.
this is
Oh,
sakura. It's pink, and mangrove is red. So if you want like, if you want a red house for some reason, I don't know why. Well, you know what? No, red houses look okay. There's also a type of crimson fungus which is also a like mildly different shade of red from this.
I would unless I actually wanted to be we're okay
Hmm.
without the sakura. It's very beautiful.
Yeah.
And no to the red house. I like what we've got going on.
Okay. 'Cause, I mean, if you decided, hey, this pink goes really well
My nail polish.
with this color, you know, if you want a house that looks like Kirby, we could. Well, I could gather sakura trees to replace the wood components of the house.
No, I'm okay. I'm just I am curious. You I know you harvested. You harvested the sakura wood,
Yeah.
and but the blocks with the petals are still in suspended,
Yep.
and they are actually dropping petals. What happens?
Well, the sometimes blocks just forget that they're supposed to erode when they're a certain distance away from a tree, so they just kind of like they just kind of do that sometimes.
And they will just continue to drop petals. Oh, but that would be such a
Oh,
thing.
if you want a block that drops petals, I can harvest up some of the leaves and we can make like a. Hold on, wrong tool. Oh, wait, hold on. What is? Okay, bingo, silk touch. Give me a second. Okay, so these are the actual sakura leaves, and if you have your
Uh huh.
particle effects turned on, which you do,
I
they will
think so.
make like little blossoms rain down, same as like spore blossoms, right? If you see like underneath it, there should be like little like pink things floating to the ground.
Yeah, it's very beautiful. I can definitely imagine uh kind of like almost one of the ecospheres
Mm-hmm.
on the Sky Island.
Sure, just being like a Japanese forest.
Yeah. Or
I
even just it doesn't have to be even with an animal, right? It, like a little carved out
could
Zen
just be.
garden.
Oh wait, there's one idea.
Uh-huh.
It could be Sorry, stretching my back. We don't necessarily need to do it by animal. We could entirely do it by biome.
Right.
And then like this is the frozen biome, and on the frozen biome we have. Oh, this is like the cold biome, and on the cold biome we have polar bears, Arctic foxes, mountain goats, and like is there anything else that's endemic to cold biomes? Not that I can think of, but
I'm
maybe a river with cod flowing. Oh, cod and salmon. Those are the fish that are endemic to cold oceans. Then again, there's also cod in our ocean, in our river. Well, no, there are salmon in our river. But basically, like we could do like, oh, here's a thought. Unfortunately,
okay.
this thought is a little bit above our pay grade at the moment. At the moment, right? What this thought involves is okay. So hear me out. Hear me out. I say this a lot, but hear
Mm,
me out.
I'm
Okay,
listening.
I build a massive iron farm. it produces like 13,000 iron per hour. No, sorry, no, not that much. It produces like 4,500 iron per hour. Okay, I
Okay.
put the world on a realm. You can go there to load in the world. The iron will fall down. The
Mm-hmm.
or the iron will fall down into a storage like packing facility. You can take the iron. You can trade it with blacksmiths, which or any basically any trade. Any villager from one of three classes can have a trade where they take 4 iron and give you an emerald. Then I have a massive number of librarians. You can trade with the librarians for glass. The reason I say trade for glass is because if you're just building like, oh yeah, these are all the windows on our house, sure, it makes sense to build that much glass. If you're talking like a
Mm-hmm.
sky island that is like basically an island, like an organic looking island in the sky, but has a massive dome over the top that is meant to
Mm-hmm.
encapsulate like this is a whole section of a biome, that is going to
Okay.
be a lot more glass. But
Okay.
librarians can give you up to 48 glass. Okay, they basically have a trade where one emerald will get you 4 glass, and they can do that trade 3 times a day. And with enough of them, you could get like a double chest of glass per day,
Right.
without having to destroy the environment. Like basically turn an entire beach biome into a sandless beach, and
Mm-hmm.
we could do stuff like that. And
Okay.
that would get us a tremendous amount of glass. Alternatively, we can just build the sky islands first.
Wait, don't build that. I'm coming in. Otherwise, we know how that last one ended.
I was gonna say we can actually get to work on the sky islands, but we can build. In fact, we can build the sky islands
Okay.
first. It's just that it's
And then
just that
dome them off a lot
and
later.
then dome them off a lot later. Yeah, if you want, we can go to where the current red mushroom is. Because I mean, I heard what you said about like we started in a red mushroom, and you know
Mm-hmm.
the sky island
Mm-hmm.
being oriented over a red mushroom would be quite funny. But yeah,
Yeah, I like it.
you meant the big one on the hill, right?
The big one. Something's happened. Sorry.
No, what's up? What happened?
Am I awake? Am I?
Yeah,
Yes.
just gonna I'm just gonna
Yep.
dump a couple things in here first, as I'm gonna pick them up later, I hope. And yeah, wait, let's head out to the red mushroom, and I guess well okay. So what I'm gonna we're gonna have to creep on. We're gonna have to go around the pillagers. We're gonna have to go wide around the pillagers because
How come? Oh, because I can shoot
they have crossbows.
crossbows. Right. Yeah, I know. I got shot at the last time.
So this is the
I'm so glad that I'm not streaming at this point. When you disappear to, you can see what I'm doing, like walking.
walking to trees. That's okay.
Mhm.
We've all been there. Most Minecraft players have been there. But anyways, this was the big mushroom you were talking about, yeah?
Wait. Let me just inch through and make sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Wait. This is the nearest mushroom. Is this the
Uh,
biggest one?
this is the tallest one. Hold on, let me get to a slightly higher vantage point, and I can. Yeah, this is the tallest mushroom.
Awesome. Yeah. Okay.
Great. Shall I preserve the mushroom, like tear it down and then keep it for?
How would you keep it?
Well, I break it with a silk touch, and then I keep all the blocks.
Okay. Why would we do that? I mean, I
I
did,
guess sentimental
but
value.
I'm sentimental. Exactly.
We have the first mushroom. Well, actually,
Okay.
no. We have the mushrooms that came from the first mushroom.
Yeah, because I hear a zombie. Ah!
Oh, don't worry. You should be more than capable of handling a single zombie, unless is it got armor on?
I'm on fire.
Oh yeah, they do that. They can hit you when it's
Asshole. Not you, the zombie.
I know.
And now I have rotten flesh. I'm
That's get if you get 32 of those, we can trade it for an emerald. That's always a reason to, I guess, recycle.
so the problem, right? The reason is
Yeah.
kicking my ass. I think it's because instead of wielding a sword, I was wielding an apple.
Ah. Yeah, that's probably not the best, like, damage output tool.
Zombie fighting. I feel like we have I feel like we've gotten in this game way ahead of like um my experience, my capacity.
Oh, wait, does that mean like you don't feel? Wait, I'm confused. Like you feel like you're in over your head?
Yeah. I feel like total imposter syndrome, right?
Ah,
Because stream one, like okay, press this,
yeah.
press
Oh,
this,
right, and it's kind of stopped being a teaching thing. It's kind of started being a like here's what you want done. I'll do it.
which is actually like a. I mean, and that's fine as well. But it's also been a bit of a reverse meta life. Like you're just like, wow, this is the knowledge you have. Now go figure it out.
Hmm.
And the next thing I know, I'm trying to kill.
Yep. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. We have enough
I'm
wood.
watching.
A substantial amount of wood stockpiled. I'm just gonna set the forest on fire.
Huh?
It's the fastest way to clear. It's the fastest way to clear out a forest.
Should I be in it?
Honestly, if you're good at dodging flaming trees, you can stay in it. I just stay inside and set the forest on fire.
Yeah. Now I'm being attacked by crossbow.
Oh, try not to get super close to them. They have a little bit of range on them. Ah, you know
I'm
what? I have 2 flint and steel. You know what that means? It means we can each take a flint and steel. We can burn the forest down.
okay. We go back to the teaching thing. You show me how to heal.
Yep.
Ah!
Yeah, they kind of have a decent range. Just avoid them. Or zigzag. Okay, there you are. So, I'll tell you what. Here's one with more durability. You can get the slightly better flint and steel. Now, the use of flint and steel is really simple. You look at something that's flammable and click on it, and it catches fire. It's really that
Left
simple.
click.
Yeah, left click, and it works better if you click on a block that has adjacent. So, for example, if a block that like it sets 1 fire, that's kind of decent. If I click on it and it sets 2 fires, it sets fire to the block it's on and the block above. That's even better. If I can somehow find a spot where there's like where I set fire to 1 block and it sets fire to like 3 adjacent blocks, that's the best. And
It has finite use, just like the.
yep, it has about 64 uses.
And how do I dodge?
Honestly, just stand where fire not reach you. It's not like you'll die of asphyxiation or anything. I think you can get damaged if you jump up into a fire. But honestly, your piece of gear has fire protection on it, which I think it should. You are probably safe. Then again, that doesn't mean like you have carte blanche to stand in fire for like 10 minutes. That'll kill anyone. But
Yeah, I feel like I wanted to say to you, like, just set myself.
I set like 2 or 3 above a tree because that will usually result in what we have now: a whole forest burning.
Okay.
Isn't it amazing? Isn't it such an amazing way to clear?
I am literally flaming and dying right now.
Oh, run to the river. Run to the river.
I feel like that's a folk song.
Wow, this thing went up in flames. I don't know if Sorry, I had a moment's hesitation because I was looking at the line of the trees and I realized, the line of the trees comes kind of
Oh,
close to our house, but at the same time, now the quick fire break in the middle, so we should be safe. Or our house should be safe.
wait. Can I set the pillager on fire? I'm very annoyed with trying to.
Not the one in the boat. You can set the ground on fire and he can walk into it. Alternatively, if
No,
you
I was
want...
asking for permission,
Oh,
not asking whether it was
sure,
possible.
go ahead. Go right ahead.
No, I don't want. No, I don't want to set a pillager on fire. But you're right up close to them.
Yeah, there's a trick.
Trying to
They
shoot
can't
you.
shoot you if you're in their boat. If you want to try, you can like get into his boat, and he won't be able. You can shoot me. There, he can't shoot you, but I mean, you
Do
can.
not shoot my child. I can gas out of range of you. We are out of range of you.
Yeah, but that means every time we're moving through the middle, we invoke an attack of opportunity. Like if we pass through his area, he can just shoot at us. So as long as he's near the coast, we can. As long as he's like hugging the coast, we can sort of avoid him. Anyways, wow, that Flint still made really fast work with this forest. Holy crap! Unfortunately, no resources can be harvested this, but I mean, that was go figure. Surprise, surprise.
You thought we had enough wood, is it?
Yeah, we have plenty of wood. And if you want, chopping down the trees that are in the process of burning down. There's still wood to be harvested there.
I think I'm just gonna stay here. Same to you. I don't seem to be very good at not getting on
Shot.
fire
Oh,
either.
okay.
Oh, also apparently I left my axe.
Oh, don't worry. We can I can
Oh,
get you a better one.
it's okay. I have an iron axe. I can use that for some wood saving.
Sure. Okay, so now I'm going to build up, and you just got to decide. Are you in range to see the scaffold? Oh, are you
I do see you.
you're cutting down the trees before they burn all the way
No,
through?
no, it's fine. Like you said, we can.
If you're worried about the fire making its way to our house, you should be. You should not be, because oh right. Yeah, you might want to move back a little. These pillagers are not in a friendly mood.
Are they ever?
Well, there's one funny thing I can do. I can make the pillagers shoot each other.
Okay. How?
Well, first I gotta make this guy mad at me, and then I gotta stand behind the other pillagers, and then eventually,
How do you make him mad at you? You hit him.
well, no, they just become mad at you, like as a state of being.
Okay.
Are they able to hit me at that angle?
One closest you is actually shooting.
Yeah, he's getting close. Hold on, let me axe the pig.
It dies.
No, don't worry. We can find more. Okay. Oh wait, shit! They shot the boat. They shot the boat. Okay, new plan. I put up the shield, and the pillager captains killing each other are going to result in me not having bad omen. There we go. And I got a dope ass raid banner. Okay, now we give them some space.
You're covered in arrows. You look ridiculous. You look like a pincushion.
I've kind of noticed.
I've also been shot. I'm very annoyed. I did not do any of that nonsense.
Okay, so what you need to do is, I guess since you're deciding, like, I guess the overseer of the Sky Island project, and I'm like your foreman. First I'm gonna clear the space a little. That way, we're not gonna have any funny business happening if I need to accidentally bail out and, like, land from a height in a boat. It's weird, but you can also use boats to clutch. I can show you if you want. It's a So normally there's a height where I would take fall damage, right? No matter what armor I'm wearing.
Yeah.
But if I'm in a boat, I don't take the fall damage. There's a really weird glitch though. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a problem with Minecraft's code. I don't know if it's a problem with Java. Oh, Oglo_podcast says, "Yo, hello Oglo, welcome to the stream." But anyways, really weird glitch with Java's code or Minecraft itself. I don't know what it is.
Mhm.
Any fall below 39 blocks, you will sustain 0 damage.
Okay. In a boat.
in a boat. Any fall above 39 blocks, you will sustain 0 damage. If you fall precisely 39 blocks, you will suffer damage, and it will be lethal because
What?
you have. I don't know why this is the thing. Maybe it has to
That's
do
so
with
funny.
velocities, but it's you. Just make sure you're falling, not falling. Oh, also if you hit like
39 blocks in a boat.
yeah, make sure you don't fall 39 blocks in a boat. Also, if you hit like the edge of something that can destroy boats, like lava or cactus, it will just destroy the boat and you'll remain falling. What is this? This is me teaching my mum how to play Minecraft. Anyways, you have the honor of deciding how high the Sky Island gets to be. Basically, this scaffolding, I just look up and spam it. But you can say, oh yeah, this is high enough, which you probably won't because it's not all that high. Oh, huh. Oh, thanks for the follow, Oglo.
What is it?
Welcome to the stream. I was looking at the sky and realizing
Hey,
that
Uncle.
there's like radiating waves of darkness that come out from the middle of where you are.
I saw that. I saw that.
You saw
And that
this?
was beautiful.
Yeah, it is, and it's even
Yeah, I saw
nicer
it,
when you
like
have like those.
concentric circles.
Yeah, it's even nicer with like realistic sky texture packs, which might be a little bit much for my computer at the moment. But I will, as the actual like texture packs where all of the Minecraft sky, because it has this like base texture, it's replaced with like a real life sky, and you can see like, aurora borealis like crackling through stuff like that.
Oh, that's really
Yeah, there's also an
um
immersive
you
like I'm not sure what it is, but
uh-huh.
there's like an immersive surroundings mod, which is a mod you make to the game, and
Uh-huh.
that mod makes the aurora borealises and like it's realistic so that if you're like in the northern hemisphere of your world, you'll see them. But yeah, that's really cool. Anyways, tell
It
me
really is.
tell me when.
I think I think you're getting there. Like this must be 20 stories up, right? Like
Yeah. Well, our house is 5-ish stories, and this is like our house plus a little. Give me a second. If you want to,
a little only?
okay. So I'm currently at the. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm currently at the roof level of our house, and
I
this is
see.
this is basically double our house. Wait, no, no. Oh wow,
Double our house.
this is way more than double our house.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. And that works for me.
Okay. Wait. So do you want it to be like specifically double the house, or should I?
Oh no, where you are. Where you are looks great. Well, that honestly I can no longer. So,
Hold on. You know what? It's it'll be easier if I just go to the bottom and then. Okay, so I can do that. All of the scaffolding comes down, and the lovely thing about scaffolding, you never need to feel sad because like, oh no, I spent so much time placing it. You just look at it and held right click.
because it's so fast also, even going.
Yeah, it's the greatest. So I'm also gonna need to make quite a bit more scaffolding in the space between episodes because
There's a zombie coming.
there's something called a scaffolding mob farm, and the way a scaffolding mob farm works is this, because mobs won't pathfind onto scaffolding, right? The code doesn't tell them to like get onto, or doesn't tell them to stay on
Okay.
scaffolding. So you can make a very fast
Okay.
flushing system mob farm where it will like flush mobs through a system very quickly. It's really complicated. It's kind of a complicated principle,
Oh,
but it's basic in
so
application.
as in they can't
They don't try and
so
stay
they
on
won't
a scaffolding block.
they can't stay on scaffolding, right? Okay.
Yep. And if I do this like somewhere like kind of near to the house where I can just go stand there and it will start like raining mob loot from the skies, we'll have an infinite amount of
Uh-huh.
string, gunpowder, bones, rotten flesh, things of that nature. But yeah. Anyways, if you want it to be exactly double our house, I can I can do that. I can take the
No.
no.
I mean, what do you think? Don't you think that like even like so we are above 15 or 20 stories up?
Uh, well, this is our house has 5 levels. It's got like
Oh
one,
wait,
2, 3, 4, 5.
and you also said there's a build limit,
Yeah,
right?
that's
So
it.
no. Why do you make it?
Why do we make it?
Can we do a sky island that's like tiered as well?
We can absolutely. We can make one that's like 70 blocks above sea level, and then I guess like there's a larger island above it.
Because if we did um one that started even like at the height of our house,
Mm-hmm.
right? Okay, so I wasn't thinking larger island above. I was thinking like the largest lower, but no, I think actually larger island. So one that starts at the height of our house, and it has like an entryway,
Entryway. Yeah, moment.
right? Like as in, I mean, it's just sort of like I mean, it's Sky Island.
Okay, I'm at approximately the height of our house. What was this about
Mhm.
entryway? Like the so
Um, I'm trying to think of a like you know how when you go to like these like the wildlife reserve parks,
yeah.
you don't um if you don't actually pay the admission and all that, like out front there's always like a pond
Ah, yeah.
and there'll be like some animals and stuff and people are like, okay,
I'm vaguely familiar.
yeah.
Like
So
Singapore
then
Life Turtle and Tortoise Museum.
exactly.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
So there's like an intro
So
island.
yeah. And then after that you if like the next tier up is like the start of and then definitely like have to leave to you to decide whether we do like one like biosphere each
Hmm. What
or
we could
whether
do
it's
is we could have like there's the intro island here, and then
okay.
basically if you can imagine a bunch of smaller islands that like radiate around that, but the islands are getting higher.
Okay. Yes. Perfect.
And if I can suggest like a helix pattern like to the bridges, so it's basically a circle that will like climb in height.
Yes.
While but these islands they don't have the same like, ground level. It would be like here, and then the other island would be
Yeah.
like here,
I love that. I love that and not
and not sorry.
like not symmetrical necessarily.
They don't necessarily need to be symmetrical, but I can put down like a circular
Yes.
guideline. So the circular guidelines function will be like this is the approximate middle of, or this is this island, and then above it there's an approximate middle like sphere, and then the middle of this island is probably going to sit on this. Oh, it's like the orbits of a planet.
Yeah. Okay.
Does
Yeah.
does that work?
It's so funny. You went to orbits of a planet. I went to like it's like Chinatown Point.
Oh, you know what? No, Chinatown Point actually helps me envision it better. Because I mean, I've been to Chinatown Point before. I've never been to a planetarium. Wait, have I?
Okay.
Have
I'm
I?
sure you have, but maybe planets weren't the most interesting thing. Maybe the space ice cream was the most interesting.
You know what? Yeah, no one goes to the Singapore Science Center for like any of the boring stuff. I go there because of the gift shop, and also because sometimes you get to watch chickens being born.
Oh, that's really cool. Yes.
The
You just
life.
dropped it. You just drop a block.
Yep, there's a limit to how far scaffolding can go from like its originator. So what you
Okay.
can do is if you want to make a platform quite quickly, you can
Uh-huh.
okay, because scaffolding operates on something called taxi cab distance, which is like if you go on a diagonal, it counts as one. Or it counts as like it counts as a full one. But basically, what I can do is I can make us a little working platform in the sky,
Uh-huh.
and uh, basically the first island can start from that. Now, I should ask, what kind of, if we're talking about like a three-dimensional island shape, what are you thinking of? Are you thinking of like an inverted, like an upside down teardrop? Are you thinking of like a domed bottom?
Well, earlier on you were talking about like introducing an upside down teardrop.
Hmm.
Uh, definitely like could work in my head. Do you have other
Uh,
potentially?
Not particularly. So it would like start small at the bottom and then it would taper gradually as it went upwards.
Well, it would expand first and then taper back, I guess, or it would round out. Is that
I picked that's like a, give me a sec. So like, for example, like it would be like this would be the first block, or this would be the first section, and then the next section it would go like this, and it would expand a little, and then it would expand all the way until it like reaches a sizable point, and then it has the slow like inward gradient curve of like a teardrop, like the bottom of a teardrop.
yeah, like a very gradual.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. And what you can do is you can be ground control, and you can, oh, actually you might want to be a little bit further back so you have perspective. Honestly, if there's a good place to be for this, it's probably the house.
Yeah, I was wondering if I should get into the house. And now that I can ride the bubble lift.
Yep. And there's also that, well, there are still access ladders that will let you access the roof, but I can put in another bubble lift that will take you like the ceiling. But
It's okay.
basically, this is the middle. Okay. So if I do like a little teardrop-ish design like this, and then I follow it up by going out a little bit, like that, and I basically do this. Ignore the fact that I'm putting down like grass blocks here, because this is gonna be a, I don't really have that many like miscellaneous use,
It's
like
fine.
store like I don't want to call them story blocks, but they kind of are story blocks. Oh, sorry, the like a scaffolding. Well, okay. There's scaffolding like the actual block, and there's scaffolding like here's a dirt pillar that I stand on to work on this stuff. But basically, with the inverted teardrop, we would start kind of small. We would taper it outwards, and then it would get higher and higher. Actually, let's keep it consistent. Let's make the teardrop gradients like 3-ish wide. And then for the next level, I do like 1, 2, 3. But because we are going out a little, and we're trying to I guess turn the shape into an approximation of a circle, I want to say.
Uh-huh. I mean, as rounded out as you can get in a game that
Is
operates on.
comprised entirely of squares. Yep. Okay. So we'll do it like that. And then that will probably be... Okay. And then... I look like a little ant working on a project or something.
Yes, exactly that. I was just say you look ridiculous, by the way, but then I was also remembering like my scare from.
Oh, don't worry, I have scaffolding. If I fall, I can clutch. I can clutch up on this. Well, actually, I need the scaffolding in my hotbar. Not a far enough fall for me to, effectively open my inventory, grab the clutch material, and then clutch. Okay.
Right. Yeah, but it's funny seeing you work from this.
Oh, seeing me work from like the off angle, it's like I'm a little construction worker fairy.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
1, 2, 3, and then I guess the next one is going to follow roughly the same. Okay, so I will taper it out so it looks a little bit more teardrop circular, and then it will continue up a little bit further as a circle. Easy enough. Well, I guess it will become more circular. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, of course it does.
2, 3. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then it should be squared off a little more, so I'll go like 3, 1, 2, 3. If you're wondering why I need to like place the blocks below the deep slate, it's because deep slate actually is one of those weird, like, it's a stone block but it has orientation, and you can place it like face up, but you can also place it on its side, and that looks really weird for like a big build. So I'm just gonna avoid like making funny looking deep slate. I might need to go down and get more scaffolding blocks. Actually, I might also need to go down and just like take a look at the house, see how it's like. Oh, sorry, not at the house. Take a look from the house and see how this is like working. Yeah, that's. Actually, wait, hold on. I have a bunch of wood that I can use as a scaffolding block for the moment. So I'll just use the wood first. I'll pick it up off the ground later if it's still there. Oh, I can't hear you. Okay, sure. Okay, let me just grab these. Okay, it's that. I'll go up 2. I have a little bit of oak planks, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this, this. Oh, well, actually, I can meet them like. Okay, you know what? No, hold on. I'll do this. 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and then the next level up is gonna be this, where they meet at this corner. Okay, that should work. It should work in terms of looks as well, but I'm not sure. Uh, okay. So it would have been one here, one here. Oh, and also one here.
Hey, son, can you hear
Hello.
me?
Yes, I can.
I am back. I don't know what this audio, annoying audio,
Uh,
every single stream. Where are you? Back? Did you come down and look
no,
at it and then go
nope.
back?
I stayed up there. I just realized I could probably use wooden planks as like a same block for like the guide for like guiding the build. And
Sure, you just optimizing the shape, right?
I basically just imagined it a little bit further away.
Uh-huh, okay.
I sort of made like a 3D teardrop in my head, and then I was like, yeah, that's approximately what it looks like. A long tapered tail. Actually, it'd be more like the shape of a comet.
Mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm.
there's that, and then let me just.
I could work with that.
And then
And it's not gonna be, so is this when we talk about, like, right now
right now I'm pardon re.
you're constructing like what is meant to be a scale model.
Oh, no, this is gonna be like the first like little island, I guess.
I see. Okay. Okay.
Yep. And then well, see, this one can probably afford to go out a little bit more again. So if I just it's a good thing I collected so much deep slate. This really like comically large amount.
You're
Okay.
doing it really fast. Are you just gonna keep building through the night?
Yeah, I should be phantom free, but if
Right. Yeah.
hold on, what did I do here?
So if that's the case, it's no problem if I stay up, right?
No, no problem. I mean, well, if you want to reset your phantom timer, which is basically how long you have until your hallucinations start becoming real, you can sleep in the bed and then
No
get out.
la, no la, it's okay. It's okay. If you stay up, I
Well,
stay up.
you don't need to sleep the whole night. You just need to pop into bed and then immediately hop out. Whoops.
Maybe if that's the case, I go downstairs. I mean, I fall through all the floors into it,
Yep, I've been meaning to
and
make
I
a
can
better
try
way
and
down.
find.
It's just not been a priority because I always just like fall through the hole when it's convenient.
I love your way down. I don't see why anyone would object to it.
You might clip the edge and break something, but yeah. Okay, so this is basically what I think the... Actually, you know what? I can go back, I can look at this from the house, and we can decide if this is big enough for like a... I guess this like for this to be like the entry island, for this to be the first
Can.
thing on the zoo.
Can.
Wait a second. Ow. I fell. I fell like inside.
No!
No, I'm inside the island. It's just...
Oh. Far enough to get injured?
Actually, no. Far enough to realize a problem though. I didn't bring any torches, which means if I come up here and it's nighttime the next time I come up, I might be in for a nasty surprise. But don't worry. It's open to skylight, which means it cannot get that dark. I mean, things can still
Sure.
spawn up here. It's just it won't get that dark.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna run over to the house. Well, actually, before I do that, I'm gonna pick up all the stuff I left on the ground. That might be a good place to start. Let me see. Okay, picking stuff up off the floor. And then let me go see the house from where you were standing. Actually, no, you can... I tell you what, we can actually sleep the night so that either of us... Oh wait, hold on. Is it turning morning already? Oh, you know what? No,
I don't know.
still night.
Still got time? Okay, I'll sleep in the white bed.
Sure, I'll steal your bed. But yeah, and then once I go up, I've kept the ladders in like partly as because I can still like navigate up them quite quickly.
I love the ladders. You should keep them there. I just don't use them. That's
Makes
all.
me feel like
No judgment.
makes me feel like the things rats use to climb. Oh,
Right.
you know what? Okay, this is actually kind of like this is actually kind of a good teardrop shape.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought you were doing great.
I will need to grab a little bit of stone because deep slate is not like the whole world isn't comprised of deep slate. But but yeah, I will get a little bit of stone. And
Where did you go? I saw you down off the roof,
yeah,
and
I
then now
fell
you.
off the roof, landed, walked behind you, fell basically. I basically like hopped down, fell through the house, and then
But landed in water, so you were fine.
yep, fine and dandy.
And where are you now?
I'm currently in the storeroom of the house, looting us for stone.
Okay. Okay.
And actually, I should probably put away some
Is there anything I?
anything you can do.
Yeah.
If you want to actually
Like go and harvest stone or something in the
Oh,
that
we
way old mine.
already have quite a bit of stone, but if you want to harvest them, if you would like to follow the torch placing method I did, I can start up charcoal for you. Actually, no, we already have a bunch of coal. But basically, if you take sticks crafted from planks, and if you take some coal, you can make a bunch of torches. And if you walk outside, you'll notice I formed a sort of grid. And the grid that is outside the house is a place, and then I count 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, place. So it's basically, imagine there's like a 7 block length, and there's a torch on each end. And it basically creates a square grid of light.
I understand.
Yeah.
And that is there's a formula, there's a reason for
Not particular, no, well, not one that I've consciously done. It's just something that it's just that seems to be about as far apart as they can be spaced without causing like a diminished,
Darkness in between.
yeah. Oh yeah, without uh so the game changed quite a bit, and basically the engine light light and mob spawning work with each other differently now. It basically means that now you need a light level of 0, which is as dark as it can be for mobs to spawn. So it basically only happens at night or in caves.
Okay.
However, if there are things blocking the skylight, that 0 can,
Okay. Like jungle.
yeah, like jungle, the like,
Uh-huh.
that can cause mobs to spawn. Well, they can spawn with just the light of the sky in nighttime, but that torch grid that I use seems to be about as far as you can space them without creating a dead block in the middle where a mob can potentially spawn.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay, so my job while you're building Sky Island,
is to just
make torches,
make
place them in grid.
yeah.
Okay, I think I can do that without dying.
I hope. I hope.
Now, where is your wood?
It's in
Wooden
the
plank.
yes. There's not enough. You can grab more from the Well, there should just be a. Oh, actually, if you want to go to the bamboo farm, bamboo can be crafted into sticks very easily. It's just 2 bamboo makes a stick.
Okay. Okay. And then where will I get the flint?
You don't
Or,
need
sorry,
flint.
charcoal.
Charcoal can be
Uh,
grabbed from the minerals chest, the one where it's a blue lapis block as the as
Okay,
the icon.
gotcha. I'll go do the bamboo thing first.
Cool. Wait up.
I can hear the cows mooing.
Yeah, it's a kind of an unfortunate situation, but I mean it's giving us a lot of beef, so.
Which we don't eat.
Well, I eat beef. It's an unlimited steak supply for me.
Really?
Yeah,
You eat beef?
I do.
Have
Well,
I?
steak is the number one
Is
thing.
better for you? Have I just
Well, there's no like
what?
there's no
Have
like
I just been eating? I've been eating apples.
oh.
You know, like
Well, I mean, okay, so all foods have a hunger value that they will satiate, and they have a second a second thing called I want to say it's called no, it's shit. What's the second thing called? It's not satiety. It's saturation. It basically has a
okay.
all food has a second invisible thing, right? That so it fills up X amount of your hunger bar, but it also fills up like X amount of a second invisible hunger bar. But wait, what is it? Is the steak is the second food behind golden carrots, which technically fill up less food than
Mm,
steak, but golden carrots fill up
okay.
more saturation, if that makes any sense. Unfortunately,
Right.
though, golden carrots are kind of a pain in the ass to get.
But we have so many,
We do? We have, well, wait, we have carrots.
don't
We don't
we?
have golden carrots.
Well, I'm running around with 64 of them
You have, oh,
from
right,
the
because the
last time I think
first,
you
okay,
flung them at me. So
I remember. So what happened was that I did a bunch of villager trading and I gathered a shitload of golden carrots. As you do when you like
right.
first get a farmer trade and suddenly you got the best food in the game. At which point I would have been like,
As
yeah,
one does.
take take
Okay.
take take a stack of golden carrots and like eat. Okay, yeah, you've been holding on to the best food in the game.
So I've been saving them for rainy days. I kept reading the shitty
Apples and
rainy days. shitty food?
Well, apples don't have that good of a satiation value, but if you want, like, okay, if we want to make apples a really good food, we can make golden apples, which is
Okay,
which
maybe
every
on a separate project.
sure every one of them is effectively the use of a potion, and it'll give you like
Okay.
regeneration, take a little bit of extra damage for a little bit, and yeah, whole bunch of
Okay.
things.
Well, okay. I have a question, like a salience, a question of salience.
Yes,
Do I use the block of coal or
just the coal item.
just the coal item? Okay.
Yep,
Um, and that's what I use to make the torches. Yeah.
correct.
Okay. Redstone. What is the difference between a
Oh,
torch?
a redstone torch is a torch that is slightly dimmer but produces an electrical signal, and a standard torch just produces light. And then there's also a third one, which is a soulfire torch, and that produces a light that makes certain things afraid of you. Certain hostile things, so it's probably good to have one if we like nether travel.
Okay. Oh, I have to get so much better at this game. See.
Don't worry, you'll manage. I mean, most people manage. I don't learn how to play games quickly at all, and like I have, well then I say that, but I've been playing this game since I was 13 years old. It'd be kind of an atrocious showing if I wasn't, at least a little Minecraft competent.
Mm, yeah, I agree. Definitely spent the hours.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm venturing outside. This is so sad. What are you doing? You're continuing to build the island,
Still
is it?
building the island. I'm
I'm
thinking
I'm venturing outside to place torches.
I'm thinking I might have reached like the midway point, and from here the upward curvature can begin. But for that, I'm gonna need a bunch of blocks.
Can I ask you something else?
Yes, go ahead.
How do you do this? Like, did you just do like, okay, I'm gonna do this one thing, and then like, for example, I'm gonna do a torch run, and then place torch, place torch, place torch. Do you literally sit in
Do I what? Sorry.
how you do you incorporate it into how you play? So, for example, like as
Honest,
you are
honestly, at this point, it's sort of become a habit.
harvesting. Yeah.
Like as soon as it's like
Okay.
it's nightfall and I realize like, oh shit, there's oogly booglies are about, and it's dark, but I have torches. I'm like, well, I can make this a slightly smaller problem in the future.
And then you just place them as you go, and it doesn't even
Place them as I go, and okay, what helps is if I know like, okay, this is the area I want to do, I will do like place 1 2 3 4 5, place 1 2 3 4 5, place 1 2 3 4 5, place. I'll go like a long distance, and then I'll go a long distance on another axis, and I'll use the fact that the points where the torches meet diagonally are also place the torch needs to be. I'll use that information to plot the next move, if that makes any sense.
okay.
Okay, where's the
I
middle?
mean, it's really good intel for someone who's a beginner. I think you're passing a lot of the subconscious learning,
Mm-hmm.
right? So you're passing it and then distilling it so that like eventually I might have come to the same conclusion, but how many years of game would I have needed?
Right. Okay.
Whereas if you just say place 1 2 3 4 5 place, then I'm just like, okay, no need to think so much. Just do that.
Yep. I guess everyone like develops a really
Yeah. And my second flame torch is laid right at the water's edge.
Oh, that's good.
So fun. Okay, sorry, I'm being childish.
No, it's fine. I did a little bit of miscalculation. Hold on. Oh, someone is texting me or you on Discord.
I wouldn't even know how to
Oh,
check.
Ruben's playing Minecraft, but
Is that a friend of yours?
Cancer cause. Cancer spelled C-A-N-T. Oh, hold on.
It is.
Check the newest angry post I made. Okay, then this is one.
No, who is angry posting? I do not approve
Me,
of angry
because
posts.
Server Pro is the company that manages, quote unquote, manages the server I'm paying for. Is not doing
Okay.
the best job, which is why I've terminated service with them, and I will. And yeah, going forward, we gotta find a new host, I guess. Oh, hold on.
Okay. Okay. What was that about?
He was
I
asking
mean, why do you
whether.
say not the best?
Well, they were frequently changing their servers, and then we dropped from having decent-ish performance to having not very good performance in terms of
When you say performance, you mean your rankings or
no,
the
the
service,
servers,
like the
yeah.
speeds and all that?
Well, actually, the speed
Okay.
at which the server performs, our ping got higher. Like we could tell that we were probably being hosted on like suboptimal machinery. It's just that they were still
Okay.
charging the same price. The server was less responsive, things like that. And yeah, we decided that okay, and it actually coincided with Server Pros falling under new management, so we decided, yeah, let's just nah.
And are there other servers?
There are other server hosts, but we've come to the realization that we all don't play Minecraft all that much anymore. So
Okay.
yeah,
So you're thinking of just being a bit?
just
Or I
moving.
mean, just canceling.
Yeah, just canceling. Weird.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5. This one is one block further out. That's strange. How did this happen?
I've managed to find the least place torches, by the way.
You managed to find the pardon?
The least efficient way in the
Oh.
place.
Well, to be fair, I can still see more of like our base area lighting up. So you're doing something
It's
good.
very cool, but also I just got attacked by something that crawled out.
That crawled
Like
out.
it literally appeared to have crawled out of the water. Could it be
Oh,
a
drowned.
like couldn't like the drowned can come out of the water?
Yeah, they're like the aquatic undead.
So irritating. Yeah. Yeah. I'm good. I'm glad you can see more because I'm supposed I'm like I mean we are at the water's edge, so the outline is irregular, right? So every time I place
Yep.
another 6 blocks out.
Yeah. I'm just thinking, how do I uh okay. I can go down and get more scaffolding. I could just Oh yeah, that works. Okay, so where did this...
What are you thinking?
I've noticed that the well, basically the top hemispherical part of the island isn't super equal, and I was wondering like where did that come from? It's like, okay, let me just check.
Okay.
I got plenty of... I can work through it. One, two,
I
three.
see something else with like red eyes and legs,
Oh,
many legs.
spider.
Oh no.
Really, really easy to
Can they
kill.
come into the torch area?
They can, but you can just kill
Really
them.
easy to kill.
Just
Ah.
yeah, just really easy to kill.
Okay, I go kill it. I go kill it. Come at me, spider. I'm going to stand here. I'm not going to go kill it. I'm just going to hang out.
Uh,
Oh, one hit. Now it's on fire.
yep,
And it's still trying to kill me.
yep. Hold on.
How did it end up on fire?
You have fire aspect on your sword. One,
Right.
two, three, four, five. This is the middle block. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. One, two, three, four, five.
Okay, when you're done doing complex things, we have to have a discussion and torch placement. But that can happen later.
Sure. Get back to you when I'm not streaming. Cancer says, "I promise I'll be out of your hair." No, I need to I need to talk to the server pros
Do you need
people,
to
but
deal with this?
no, it's just my friend Ruben. He's trying to get on the server,
Oh,
but we can't because server pros is doing the shit it does as usual. And oh no, this is actually the same. This is actually the same height. Uh, but yeah, it's they probably okay. So they've for a while they've been doing this thing where they changed the machinery that your server is being hosted on, and I think the one that made me decide like yeah we're gonna finish the year and then we're gonna stop using them as our host is because was this instance where they switched it 2 times in a month. And every time they switch, I need to tell everyone else who has the server's IP, hey, this IP no longer works. We need to change it. But basically, it's basically yeah. There's there's kind of there's kind of been an hmm? Okay, sure. Sam should have the most updated IP. If Sam doesn't have the IP, then I can check on the actual website. But yeah, that could look more like a teardrop, I guess. It's it kind of flattens and tapers out. If anything, if I would do anything to change this, I would probably want to. I could make the bottom more slender, but that would okay. But to make the same teardrop shape, right? The way you do like a the way you do like a teardrop shape, like courtyard or entry area, would require a very very long tail to create that look. Say hi to Madam Alex for me. Okay, my friend Ruben says hi.
Hi, Ruben. I'm sorry you're having.
No, no, don't apologize. It's not your fault. It's Server Pro's fault. And for like
Doesn't mean I can't
and for like
empathize.
$27 a month, this is daylight robbery. This is actual criminal behavior.
That
Well,
is a lot of money to pay if you're not getting an actual service.
yeah. Well, it is still a server. It's just it's
It's just not playing
it
nice.
was better in 2023. It worked better for us in 2023, you know.
Mm-hmm. All
It
right.
feels like the company isn't really trying that much anymore, but I mean, you know, if you can get the same amount of money for doing less, once you've built up a
And are
portfolio
there
of,
options?
there are other options, but those would to get those other options, or to get, I guess, to try my server, try running the server with those other options. What it would entail is actually would basically be, yeah, let's trial the server for a month, and then if
Right.
after a month we realize, yeah, this is as bad as the other one, it's basically a month wasted.
But do you have like does what do you call it? Does the like can you create a world and it carry it across servers? Because then it's not wasted.
Yeah,
It's just
you can transfer the server files, but then that's also kind of a pain in the ass, because it's the server file is currently about like 3.6 gigabytes, and it can get bigger. The more of the world you uncover, the larger the world folder gets. But yeah.
right. Right. Wow, suddenly I feel like I went from like down in the weeds.
Actually, wait, where did you start lighting up? Are you doing our side of the river, the developed side, or the undeveloped side?
I'm doing the side opposite to you. That's the undeveloped side, yeah. Is that a bad idea? I should have gone
No,
on
no,
the.
no, no. Don't worry. As long as you are getting down the mob spawn cap, it's working. And Ruben
Okay.
says we pay for
Wait.
the service because we don't have PCs beefed up as them. Yeah, yeah. I guess would be cool. I mean, like,
Okay.
I could probably like host it all off of APC, but then again, that basically means I put it like in my room, and I do nothing with it except run Minecraft servers, a Minecraft server.
I mean, would it or would it make a difference? Yeah, actually, if you had your host like a
It might.
as in a like physical hardware, this
It might.
because if you think it would make a difference, then maybe we because
Uh,
you run a number of different things, right? Like there's several Minecraft iterations.
yeah, there's quite a few Minecraft iterations, but none of them would run super well without like very dedicated hardware.
Okay, well, I find myself ill-equipped to comment, except to say that if you want to have a conversation, we definitely have
Oh, what?
questions or offer advice about building.
That's true. We could ask Dad, like, hey, what's oh Mike, wait, is that a oh Tim getting a new PC 2024? It might not happen that early, because if I'm using it as a school item again, I'm probably gonna want to buy it as close to the time I start school as possible, because you know, consumer electronics and what's the concept where something is planned to become shit in like a certain planned obsolescence?
You literally, yes, planned obsolescence.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, if gaming rig, that is something that will last you a few years, and starting school, the needs of a laptop for school are not great, which means they're not terribly expensive.
That's true. I can't imagine a
You know, so
university
you don't
laptop
have
would
to
be.
game on your laptop, right? Yeah.
That's true.
exactly. You can game on a PC and then bring a laptop to school, which is also an option. Anyway, conversation. That's all I'm saying. We can have the conversation.
Sure. And we also gotta have the conversation about like university, like what percent I'm buying into it. Also, I'm not gonna say
Yeah.
dicking around with my finances, but I've put 6 grand in a POSB fixed deposit. Well, in various fixed deposits. I will have most of them by the time I ORD. Except one of them is
6D? For how long?
one of them's duration is a year. One of
1 year.
them's your duration is, well, was 9 months when I put the money in. So basically when I ORD.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I wish you'd had the conversation. Absolutely. I mean, money.
Hmm.
Um.
But I have
Yeah.
money outside of the fixed D. So
What happened? What
oh,
instigated that?
I was looking at it and oh my god, that's gonna be a weird combination. We now have a boat that has a creeper and a pillager captain in it. But it was basically I was looking through my finances and I was like, huh, well this is marginally less good than trust, and trust gives me the money
Okay.
like on the like precisely on the like on the first day of a month, but with a fixed D, you can have it so that it gives the interest it puts the interest it makes into your account, and then you can basically just have the amount of money put away. And like the way I figured was, if you do this enough, you can basically just have just have like $10,000-$20,000 locked away in a fixed deposit, and then you occasionally just get money. You occasionally just get money, and honestly, I trust POSB more than I trust because like
Oh
the
no,
trust.
I feel like crying now.
Why?
Okay. No, I mean, they're all valid things to say.
And besides,
No,
To
but
quote
you
Uncle
also
Remy,
said the word,
like
I trust USB. Uh-huh.
to quote
Go
Uncle
on.
Remy, like this, like if it's money I can afford to lose, which it is, I can afford to put it into investments. And I was like, oh, fixed deposit. Tim has a 25K timeshare with me for a condo in the Bahamas. I don't think $25,000 could get you like a shack in the Bahamas. Is Wait, I don't know. I don't know about the property market in like the Pacific Islands. It's probably better than Singapore. I could
I
probably
wouldn't even
I could
have
probably like
like
work on
I
getting
just
a
wouldn't even.
house in Trinidad. I don't know why I'd go. You know what? If I want to retire in the same place Rihanna grew up, then Trinidad, that's the place for me.
Was it? Are you sure?
I want to say Rihanna is from Trinidad. Give me a second.
I thought it was Barbados. Are you Google?
Is Rihanna a billionaire from Trinidad? You're right. She was actually born in
Barbados.
Barbados. Huh.
I don't believe I remember that piece of randomania. But okay. No, let's not invest in property and markets and things that we don't and have no cultural if it's two
I
or
mean,
four.
Trinidad might kind of be a nice place to live just in general. Also, it's a place that used to be pirates, like Singapore. I can pretend I'm living in like a
So
1D island.
annoying. Oh my god.
Oh wait, they probably have pirates now.
It's
Well, I
actually,
guess side hustle.
have you seen the archaeological? Have you seen the archaeological um, on Fort Canning since they kind of iced it?
I have not. And Ruben says it's too late.
Because
I've
it
I've
actually,
already invested in buying property with him in a timeshare.
you guys have your, your bidder. I'm very happy for you guys.
I don't know how I can place torches with the creeper right. Actually, wait. I can solve two problems at once.
Sorry, I'm sorry. You blipped.
Oh, I wonder how I'm gonna uh place the torches nearby with the pillager there, and then I realized I can solve two problems at once.
How?
I walked up to the boat, the creeper exploded, and then I picked up this stuff. Because you can't kill a pillager
Okay.
captain, because that triggers a raid. But you can like, I mean, you can make
Right.
him die.
Right. Right. Yeah.
I get a boat. Well, I mean, I made the boat, but
It was your vote.
yeah, I've reclaimed a boat, which I can now yeah, I'll just put it down here. Should be safe. Wait, is this aligned? Yes. Okay, and here we okay. So I've started lighting up the water's edge. That's not gonna do a lot to counter the drowned because water like dampens light quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess I guess we now have fractionally less drowned to worry about. 1, 2, 3,
We've walked through 2 nights already. Have
2, 3, 4, 5. I think we have a third night, and we're gonna start encountering
um.
phantoms.
Yeah. Maybe we. Okay. So maybe we'll make it a point to get some sleep
Yeah,
after this night. That's shaping up really nice. I love it.
the island. I think I could do better,
Yeah.
but then again, that's like the natural state of being. Okay, so it's kind of looking like like the bottom of an ice cream cone. What I was thinking was like a teardrop that had a slightly more slender gradient. And you know, I can probably show you with stone. It's like, so what I've done with this is the gradient, like the
Wait,
angle.
1 second. I just have to. I have to make this observation right now.
Yeah.
There are still arrows sticking out of you.
Oh yeah, they don't. Oh, never mind. The last one just despawned, I think. Oh no, there's one in my
No,
face.
the one right
There's
in
one
the
in my
center of your
throat.
chest. Yes, your your jugular, right in the your
Oh, it's a
larynx.
good thing I don't need my brain to think. But yeah, the one I've done is I do a very casual gradient where
Okay.
it's like 1, 2, 3, and then it goes out, and then it goes 2, 3, and it goes out 2, 3, and then it goes out 2, 3. Whereas if I wanted to really get like the like a teardrop, like a drop of rain, what I would have had to do by necessity is a much steeper gradient. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and even that might not be enough to get like the look of a teardrop. So it would have probably I would have probably had to do like 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, which would have been
Uh-huh.
which would have been well, which would have created well, actually I could have just done 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, but you don't want the look of regularity. So it would have gone like a 1. Well, actually, okay, the good of regularity is good in some cases, but in others kind of messes with your build. So like it would be 5, and then it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5, 7, 5, like a haiku. But basically, this is the kind of gradient I would be looking at. And then if this was layered upwards, it would be like a fraction of the thickness right now. It would still for this amount of distance, it would be like a third of the size. So what that would mean is we would need to go about 3 times higher, basically create this like the tail of a comet, and then it will curve up at the top
Yeah,
to form a dome, as opposed to what it's doing now, which is it looks like a hunk of ice cream.
and it also would seriously limit, like, if we wanted to do. I mean, if we wanted to orbit out, right? We were talking
Yes.
about.
If we want to build like a several orbiting
Yeah.
islands, that would kind of limit it. Well, actually, no. It would just mean that all of the orbiting islands probably start way higher than we can reliably see. Because assuming we end up with the same, I guess the same conical dome, or sorry, not conical dome. If we end with uh, the same Have you ever seen the inside of a mosque?
Actually, no. I mean, maybe
I think I went
as a
I went to
tourist, but
oh I think I went for one back in do you remember when I went to
the school
Mahabodhi
days.
Primary School? Yeah. Actually, yes.
Okay.
Mahabodhi was actually, for a Buddhist school, they were actually quite good about like showing us other religious stuff. They were like, they took us to a temple, they took us to a mosque. I, oh, I think we got to see a cathedral.
Oh no! I'm sorry.
No, 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 don't worry. I was just fiddling around to try and get my.
There was an accident. I was
If
trying to nod. Yeah, I was trying to nod to show that I was listening, but then
then
I
mouse pad, I
punched you
guess.
instead
Don't worry.
with
But
a
yeah,
torch.
if you can oh, which is the one that Michelangelo painted the ceiling of? Saint Michael's Cathedral, Saint something's Basilica,
The Sistine,
the Sistine
the
Chapel.
Sistine Chapel.
Thank you. It's those like domed roofs. I would have had the thing topped okay, so it would have by necessity, right? To go 3 blocks out, this thing would have to go, or to cover 9 blocks, this thing would have to go 3 blocks out. To cover 2 blocks, the other gradient would have gone 14 blocks out. So by necessity, to reach the same size, this thing would have been like 3 times as tall. It would have been like the trail of a very long teardrop.
Your sounds quit.
Oh, whoops. Can you hear me? No, hold on. Give me a sec. Give me a second. Hello? Hello? Do you hear me?
Son, if you can hear me, say something.
Hello?
Yes, I can
Oh,
hear you again.
okay. Well, that's good.
Okay.
But anyways, yeah, to get one that looks like the tail of a comet, I would need to do a very sharp point. The sharp point would
Yeah,
need to be drawn out quite a bit, and then it would need to curve. Well, it would need to go up very far before it curves inwards like a dome. But
right.
we could still have islands orbiting around that. What I would do is I would put up like a dirt circular scaffolding in increasing height, and there would be small islands that are not populated with anything. But on those islands, it would be like, here's like a small island that is just like a 3 by 3 by 3 cube, and then on the top level there is a sakura blossom, just
they,
like a
they,
sakura tree.
they can be, they can be. The small islands not populated with any can just be like rest stops.
They could, but then you'd need a staircase to get. Oh wait, actually, hold on. If I made like a sort of rail, well, not rail.
Uh,
If I made a sort of, if I sort of chained the islands together with like floating
okay.
debris, that could probably be a. We could probably have like little rest stop islands.
Okay.
But, huh. This is really
Okay.
hard
No,
to.
I mean,
This is really hard to
yeah,
imagine. I could draw it. I could draw it if you gave me some time, but I cannot. Uh, I'm hard pressed to.
yeah. No,
Also, it
it's
looks like
fine.
it looks
It's
like a
fine.
giant pencil is falling towards the surface of the planet.
It's determined to leave its mark.
Alt- Alternatively, I could just scrap like this design, and we could change the design to be something like a more naturalistic island in the sky. Like it just looks like a
Okay.
section of the land that was raised out of the ground, and then orbiting.
Raised.
Oh
Right.
wait,
I am completely okay with that, but you've spent a lot of time building this.
I have, but it's not that big of a deal, honestly. And
Okay.
the other thing is, uh, I don't know. I don't know how you feel about like having your upward build space limited, but if we
There
built
is
it,
a zombie somewhere. I'm sorry.
oh, don't worry.
Sorry. Let me just murder this child.
If
Wow.
if it's a child, watch you're being backed up towards the edge of the.
You're right. They're fast.
Yeah, they are. Oh, Ruben says
The
Trident with
mass.
Riptide
Did
and
you just
water.
stand there watching? Seriously, I'm
I
so
mean, I was on the other side of the.
You just stood there watching.
I was too far away to help. So you were gonna sink or swim on your own merit. I was warning you that you were getting kind of close to this edge. Anyways,
Thank you.
there's a problem, which is, let's say you decide, we're gonna go full megalomaniacal, like mega base. We want like
Okay.
we want all of the corners of our house to be their own like tower, and then we want like the house to get this much bigger. We want to like throw out the roof, add like a second, third, fourth, fifth level. Wait, I mean, we already have a fifth level, but we want to add like a sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth level. If this is here
Turrets on the sides.
and turrets on the sides, and it spreads outwards, it's going to
Uh-huh.
inhibit our ability to build up. So
Okay.
I guess what can be done
Right.
is I can build it a little bit higher, maybe a Y. Okay, so Ruben proposed something which was tridents with riptide and water launch ponds on the island, so you can jump between them. Here's the thing, uh, you you are barely able to do like parkour, right? If I asked you to like get up on top of the tree canopy of this like dark oak forest and then like run with me, so like jump from tree to tree, like stuff like
I
that.
feel like I feel like if I may, what
Mm-hmm.
Tim is trying to say is that his mum is a complete liability.
In
And
in as kind a term as I can manage, yeah. So
yeah, I stand no chance of
basically, what a trident, what a riptide trident is you can there's an enchant on trident that allows you to like boost yourself, so you can get, oh whoops, I'm not that much better at parkour either, but you can get like massive like like jumps, and
uh,
using a riptide trident you can your jump range increases, your ability to travel distance increases, and as long as it's raining, you can basically fly. But if you have islands that have ponds
why
in
as
them,
long as you're raining
oh,
why as long as it's raining?
because Riptide requires rain to function. Same way channeling requires a storm to function.
Okay.
But
I
yeah,
just fell out of the second
the
floor of the
canopy.
tree canopy. Hmm.
You need to be in contact with water for Riptide to proc. Oh hey Podzol. Yeah. You need to either be touching or you need to be like in a block of water. But rain counts as water.
Right.
Good for
So
that, and also
yeah,
good for like the conduit power effect. You can you can do more stuff with the conduit than just like leave it around the house, which I have been doing.
but there's this part of the tree canopy that doesn't connect to the other. Like there's a one block gap, and how do you clear the one block gap?
How do I clear the one block gap? Just a jump will take you across a one block gap.
Oh no. Only if you're running? If you're walking?
Uh, you can walk across the one block gap provided it's on the same Y level as you. But this is more than one block. This is two.
So this is exactly where I fell in, and I don't understand why I did wrong. I
I
tried
can
forward and jump.
okay. I can show it simply enough. So like this is a one block gap, and honestly, as long as you don't stop, you'll fall into a one block gap, but you can sprint over a one block gap. Oh wait, shit, my bad. That was sorry.
That was a lot of blocks, but
Okay,
okay.
okay. So if you see when I start here, I go to the back of the block, you can. Shit, wait. I keep reflexively hitting space. I don't know what's wrong with me. Parkour maps with mom. I think parkour spiral alone would be like a 3-month endeavor. But by the time we're done, mom would be amazing at parkour. Okay, so sometimes it's
I
not a
just want to
consistent
cry.
thing.
Is the answer that I should sprint and jump?
Yeah, it's just
Yes!
sprint and jump. Okay, so
I
with
didn't
a
die!
one block gap, it helps if you're looking up. Okay, then you can
What?
just I can't explain it. I really can't explain
That's
it.
so annoying.
But
That's so annoying.
if
That's like
you're
dance.
if your control, oh well, you can also. So
Can
there's
you
great
shift?
content as well. You can shift on a 1 block gap, and you can also shift jump over a 1 block gap. But it's better if you just standard jump or sprint jump. So many movement options.
And the gap that I said was a 1 block gap is
It was
I'm
actually a
wrong. It
two
was
block
a
gap. Correct.
yeah. So let me tell you what happened. I walked over it like a lead balloon. That plop.
Hmm. Yeah, that
Mm-hmm.
you can okay. 2 blocks can be made with a jump, but you will need to basically go up to the. Wait, that is more than 2 blocks now. Okay, hold on. Okay, so it's basically 2 blocks can be made with a jump
Holy,
if
I'm
you
so
if you
you
like.
can jump that.
Yeah. Well, if you
You
hit the space bar,
I saw that happen.
if you hit the space bar, you can jump it. But yeah, it's we okay. If Riptide movement is one of the more advanced forms of movement. I would say Riptide is actually more complicated than Elytra, which is just a very slow, controlled fall, fly, glide. It's falling, but it's also
Okay.
gliding, and then if you glide down enough and you build up kinetic energy and turn up, then it becomes flight. But you still basically need
Okay.
to.
Just pointing out it stopped raining
Yep. Do you remember Chicken
before you.
Little? The movie Chicken Little, or the book? And I'm
I'm
assuming.
sorry. You blipped, but it sounded like you said Chicken Little.
I did I did I know I okay, but yeah, do you remember the movie Chicken Little or the books?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that scene where he gets like a big bottle of soda pop and he shakes it up, sticks it on his back, and then uses that to rocket his way up to the sky? That
No,
is, well, it's basically how elytras work.
but I'll take your word for it.
You
Okay.
you you can you can
Gliding.
glide, but you can light a firework in your hand, and it will pull you along, and it will like
So it's Bernoulli's principle. It's just thrust, right?
basically, I think so. I wouldn't know enough about physics though, because I was not a physicist. Well, actually, I was a physics guy, but I was not a good physics student. Describe a paper
Okay.
plane. Oh,
Well.
okay, yeah, yeah. An elytra is a paper plane. You can fling it, and if you fling it down,
Okay.
it can like
Thank.
dip and go faster, and then it can dip and go up. And imagine you attach a firework to a paper plane. That's elytra or elytra. Well, okay, in nature, when we're talking about the elytra of a beetle, I think the plural is elytrae. Elytrae. But I think the plural of elytra in Minecraft is just elytra.
Elytrum.
I would not say elytrum. I don't know what the language rules are around Minecraft.
Well, at this point,
I don't. Well, actually,
we're
I've
just
heard people
making
say
most of it up,
elytras. I've heard people say
which is
elytras.
fine.
Yeah,
I mean, it's normative, right?
yeah.
Add an S. Okay, where are you?
Elytron.
I've seen you make that jump
Yep.
16,000 times.
You can make the jump across here as well. You can also make the jump from
No,
here.
you can. I did it once. I didn't die.
Okay,
Like
then
I'm saying in this side of the canopy.
sure. Then you just gotta find a way down. Honestly, you have feather falling. I don't. So you are probably less likely to suffer a fall damage death than I am.
I land on mushroom.
Sure. You can. Oh
I
yeah,
land
you
on
can go from like
mushroom.
a high place to a lower place.
I, s- I control. I still. Well,
Yeah, that works.
okay.
Um, but yeah, if the grands are arriving soon, we can. I guess we can end the stream here, or like in short order. If you want to keep like
Okay.
placing light sources, we can. And I can also
I
put
do. I
this.
mean,
I can also
I'm
put
sorry.
this
Yes.
on realms so that we can both individually access it. and then the server hosting, like instead of my computer like running both of us, it can be hosted off of the huh noun elytron, plural elytra. Okay, the plural of the word elytra is elytra.
Who volunteered that?
Ruben.
Oh, thank you, Ruben. Thanks for the intel. Okay, Tim, you need to take 30 seconds on mute. Someone
Okay.
has a question to ask you in real life.
Okay. We can. Wait a sec. I will just walk out of my room. Give me a second.
Same difference, your preference. Okay, sorry everybody. We were trying to figure out what our grandparents' uh, dinner menu was going to be.
Okay, I am back. What did I miss?
Nothing at all.
You've managed to close the door on yourself.
I did. Sorry.
But
Okay, so yeah, you were saying.
say hi to
Okay, wait, but so what are we
grandparents.
doing next? What are we
Uh,
looking forward to next week? I mean, in a fortnight.
hmm.
You keep building the Sky Island.
I will probably have built like the skeletal outlines of the Sky Islands. At which point,
Okay.
what what we can do is, you know what? I can make a bunch of flavorless Sky Islands, which is to say, I can make like a big main Sky Island that is vaguely circular. Or okay, no, it has it has a point in the middle. It's a single point of symmetry, and then around it there's a bunch of, or there are like concentric rings, and they can be like a concentric ring at like the base level, and then one that's a little bit bigger and a little bit higher, one that's a little smaller on the inside, and they'll
Uh-huh.
basically all of those rings will have little, very very small islands attached to them,
Okay.
and then on each of the islands, for example, there's okay, so you know how we have warped fungus, right? We have like
There's the
nether,
piglin.
yeah. There's the blue stuff. Oh, there's the blue.
Uh-huh.
Actually, you know what? I can grow fungus right now. Okay, so there are these blue
There's
mushrooms.
a okay, I'm going after it.
What do you, oh, zombified piglin?
I'm learning. I'm learning.
Good job.
Ah!
And then once you've got this like blue fungus, you can grow it into a tree. Of course, this is a specially made setup that will prevent the tree from, from it prevents 80% of the tree from growing. But
Okay. And it
basically,
needs to grow on this particular block.
yeah, warped nylium. So I can make like a little nylium island. I can make a little
Uh-huh.
warped nylium island. I can make a little island that has like a little island that's made out of like grass and has like bamboo as the main thing covering it. We can make we can make a melon island. It's like a little sky island that just has a couple melon plants. We can do one with pumpkins. Basically, we can have a little island for every kind of plant, including the flowers.
Okay.
And then I'm just thinking about like, is this the right height to build it at? I could build it a little high. I could build it uh, but yeah, I think I can. I think I am going to scrap that one. Alternatively, I just make it a very small, like ice cream cone looking island, and then it'll have
Very, very narrow base, and then it only.
very narrow base. Oh, it already tapers down to quite a narrow base. If I break the
Right.
scaffolding, you're gonna see that it's actually like it comes down to like this shape. Like at the bottommost, it's like this, and then I'm not gonna call it a diamond or a rhombus. If anything, it's a plus. But but yeah, I can try and make a more organic looking island. Not necessarily like a bell bottom, like, no, sorry, not, okay, not necessarily like the top part of a bell, but I can make it look like an actual island would if it was just a bunch of earth raised from the ground.
Okay.
But yeah, I can do that, and I can also gather a little bit more. Well, actually, most of the resources I need I've already gathered and stuffed in a chest for like future stockpiling efforts. But yeah,
Oh, please, please put us on a realm so that I can actually be of some use, even if it's just.
sure, I can do it right now. Oh, I can do it as soon as the stream ends.
Okay. Okay.
All right, and with that, I will say goodbye to Ruben and goodbye.
Bye, Ruben. Thanks for
Goodbye
joining
anyone else who
us.
was watching the stream.
Is it okay that we haven't slept?
Yeah, we don't. I don't think we don't need to sleep till like. Well, we have a set spawn point, and it shouldn't change unless anyone like breaks a bed.
All right. Okay. All right. Yeah. Awesome. All the people who have.
Ruben says goodbye. Oh wow, I didn't know I had my window open this whole time. That's been letting a lot of light in. Oh well. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Goodbye.
Bye.